it on. Come on. Yeah. Now people are always laughing, saying, man, what went wrong? They're always telling me they're listening, but they don't hear my song. And that reminds me of the good times and how things used to be. Was making friends and selling tens. Yo, the Porsche, that was me. But then it all went stop. Kung Fu chop. I did my thing, took it to the top. Been around the world, so many places. Seen pretty girls with the smiling faces. TV shows that had lots of clout. Met the OD, had to knock him out. But now I'm on the drop and my heart's been torn. Here I am in your face, let's get it on. Bang a gong, gonna get it on. Party on through until the break is on. Bang a gong, get it on. You gotta get it on.
Please now, baby, driving me crazy. Boy, you gotta get it on, get it on.
Now I played the game and felt the fame, and baby it was real. Hey, it's not funny, got no money, cause I'm in a dodgy deal. But I feel fine, I'll buy my time, I know I'll be back again. Cause when I come, we kick the can, I'm heading straight for the sand. So gather round, we're gonna hit the town. I don't wanna hear you shake your body down. Don't wanna hear about all the scenes.
Oh, yeah, race fans. Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing it to you loud, live and hot from Pismo Beach, California. I'm Chris Ball Hamus, yo, lunatic in the booth, and welcome to Front Row Esports 2024 Cup Series here at New Hampshire. Oh, another go fast short track right now, folks, as we got ourselves some stage racing and a lot of speed and, of course, agility ahead of us here with these Cup cars. This is a very dynamic track, folks, and it's going to test these drivers' skill tonight, really maintaining their patience and, of course, their throttle controls as these rotating through the centers is going to be very treacherous and tricky. Patience, 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 as I cannot say that enough this evening, as that is what it's going to take to make their way around this track and make their way around this track fast. All right, folks, I'd like to, of course, welcome in our sponsors, Moza Racing, and, of course, especially Trek Racer and W Energy Drink. It's going to be the W200 tonight here, folks, as we got DeMar Paintworks also on board. All right, so it looks like we got drivers up in queue at the moment. And we are going to be going over some of our, race logistics for this evening, folks. And, of course, another huge, awesome shout out here as we see awesome driver of view now. I believe this is Carl Lynch. I'm going to get this view on right now. But we'd like to give a huge shout out to Starlink, of course, as they are bringing it to you from the stars here, folks, as we are getting ready to get this thing ready. All right, let's go ahead and look over some track facts. What we up against tonight here, folks. We had New Hampshire track, of course. We got 1 mile, 1.058 mile track, folks. We're going to be exact here on this one. We're looking at the front stretchers and the back stretchers, 1500 degrees at 2 degrees. So very flat on entry and exit here, again, which is going to make this thing very treacherous on their exits. So they're going to be very leery of that. I was looking at only 12 degrees in the turns this evening, folks. So not a lot of baking out there for grip as they're trying to make their way around. But a lot of long stretches here, folks. This is what I want to really elaborate here. It's going to be about that braking zone, okay, and getting this car to low and slow into that turn 1, into that turn 3. And those exit outs, of course, I mean, you're going to be snapping loose, and, you can get up to speed pretty hard and smack that fence with a tremendous amount of force. So there's been some serious incidences here, folks, in real life in New Hampshire. So this is a very dangerous track. I'm not going to, beat around the bush there on that one. And look at some histories here. There's been a couple driver deaths here, some famous ones, Adam Petty and others. So, again, there's a lot of history here, and it shows the treachery of tonight's track, folks. All right, our format, of course, we look at W Energy 200. Stage number 1 is going to be lap 40 here. Stage 2 at lap 100. Stage 3, 100 laps to finish that thing off. So we're going to be looking at fuel run tonight, folks, of about 70 to 80 laps or so. Going to get that open setup, one backup car and a hauler. Got them 4 sets of tires out there, so going to have to manage those as well. But with that limited fuel capacity, you're looking at that, I believe, 75 to 80. So very, very similar to the races last week. The only difference is here, folks, is that our race control is not Alex Harris tonight. We actually get a little bit of a guest joining us on board here tonight. It's going to be a double-edged sword here. It's going to be Tom Freitas here, going to start in charge of Front Row Esports. He's going to be taking over the helm for the race control efforts tonight, as he is medically out of the car. So he's going to have to sit this one out and watch and enjoy it, but he'll elaborate a little bit more as he gets into this race. Further on, he's doing a driver talks and whatnots and getting them all squared away. All right, tonight's points here, folks. We're going to break it down just real quick. Take again. You still got Tyler Honeycutt leading the way, Carl right there, and Ryan Rose. Top 3 still holding tough, but some movement happening. Lots of movement. Look at those reds and greens. The greens moving up. Chris Carroll, he made himself a race and did real fine because he won the dang thing. So that'll jump him up instantly, but he's just a part-time driver, so it'll show. So even the part-timers can still maintain themselves some style of run in this very long season. All right, folks, so I believe that we are in queue, so I'm going to take this over, take a quick little step away, as we're going to hear from tonight's sponsor, W Energy Drink, as we have the start of the race up next. Stay tuned. All right, folks, here we go. Oh, we rocking out around here. You know how it goes. All right, folks. You know how it is. There are going to be 2 and 3 wide tonight, folks. I am not going to bring that one to you light at all either. So they are going to be stuck in the middle. Chill. All right, folks, here we go. Sitting on point here, Dylan Banks in the 48. Rocking and a rolling. I'm loving this one. Banks already trying to take it to the bank as he's getting himself one of the finest starting spots that you can get your hands on, and good pit selection there as well. All right, folks, let me just bring up all of my gear right now and make sure that we are on point. No, he is. All right, here we go. All right, Dylan Bankers. Okay, Keeter sitting on point right here. See if he can hold it, as we got a lot of hungry drivers right behind us, starting with the 24 of Mike Hayes in that second position. Third position, going to be cranking her off to Tyler Honeycutt in the number 20. Nice, good starting spot for these guys. Brian Zimmerman, old Zimmy, in a 28 Texaco machine. Heck yeah. Larry Bell in the fifth position. Samuel Lawson, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Thunderdome, Sam. As he's coming back at us again, 5th, 6th position. Truman Miller, Larry Bell in that 7th, 8th positions right here. Rowan Collette, I believe he's up in the 7th position here. There we go. 8th position going to be Chummy Miller, and then Tanner Marr in that 9th position. Hunter Lagunas in the 10th position. Derek Wynn in that 11th position. The 12th position going to go to Michael Reeves in the 33. We got Ronnie Morrison in the 13th position in that 69er. Hunter Bogdan in the 78. He's in that 14th position. Kenneth Bartholomew is in that 15th position. Carl Lindstrom in the 83. Looking at that 16th, 17th position is going to be Terry Collette, the 94. Jeff Caro in the 38. John Bell, Matt Meltner, Ronald Judd, John Dorian, and then we are going, and we are green, folks, for stage number 1 here at New Hampshire. My stuff all squared away. Dylan Banks with a good lead and a jump right off the start here as we are gone.
Well, have you seen that, Sean? They were 3 wide there back there in turn 1.
We are just getting spooled up, Tom, as we are trying to get our ducks
one
in the
going
matter.
around. Rodney Morrison, awesome save. Nope, had it saved.
All right, folks, as we are just getting squared away, we are already under caution. Right, so let's go ahead. I'm just kind of making sure all of my gear is squared here as things are selected, but it looks like we are, again, under caution 1 at on the first lap. And we're going to be spooling it up and see what we get our hands on. Looks like it's going to be the 69 of Ronnie Morrison, as Tom was calling out. Nice to have you aboard there, bud.
Yeah. It's nice to kind of just hang out for a night. Oh, no, not race.
All right, so
I'm saying that.
Yep, but a step out there from the 69. He saves it, and then looks like he overcorrectors right into the fence. He had that thing saved too, but then he hooked right back out. I'm just nasty, wicked thing right up in there. It took out his front end, so he's gonna have to get that car out the hauler right off the bat here. That's not what he's looking for.
And that's unfortunately just the product of these next gen cars. Everybody, that's the biggest complaint about these cars. You get them saved, and all of a sudden the suspension unloads, they snap loose. There's no saving it then. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, and again, it's the wheel input as well. I mean, I've fought these things loose and walked them around a bit, but if you just go overboard on it, and that's where but again, it's just being on top of that car, and responding to it as quickly as possible as it starts to snap around. Dylan Banks still leading the way, and still everybody kind of lined up tough here as we got quick caution right off the bat here. So I'm thinking our fuel run's still going to be about the same, Tom, right? We're looking at around 75, 80 laps per se.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yep, sounds about right.
Just basing it off, we ran to very similar tracks. Well, similar in size, but not in dynamic last week over here at Iowa. And again, the difference is here, you're looking at those banking, of course, and those corner speeds. And the way that these cars will settle in, and you see them how they offload there with the 69.
And the other big thing here is that you got that progressive banking, right? You got that first line there down by the yellow lines completely flat. Then it just goes up a couple degrees up all the way up to the wall. So there's, once the track rubbers up, there's going to be multiple grooves here. You can run all the way down at the yellow line, all the way up to the apron here, and make it work. So later on in the race, the track's going to cool down, rubber up. I think it's going to allow a lot more passing and raceability as well.
Oh, that's one thing I love about New Hampshire. Just spun this track a few weeks ago, and again, it's just funny how this other league was just kind of reversed here in NASCAR's order. And it's very great, awesome to see this similar style of runs and the very similar style of lines at this track, even though you're in a completely different car. And that one, Xfinity to ARCA to truck to Cup. I mean, this track has a certain tone to it that you have to operate on. And again, it's that long roll, that patient roll through the center, putting that power down at its critical point, time in and time out.
100%. As we do see the field starting to double up, we are coming to the 1 degree, and we're going to let them get loose and get at it one more time. What do you think, Tron?
Yeah, we're gonna let them. Yeah, we're gonna let them go, man. I mean, it's good because we're only on like lap 1. I want to see some racing, man. That's what we came here to see. Some side by side, 3 wide, all of that right off the bat. And again, we got some, but we didn't get a quite good view of it. But here we go, folks. We're gonna go after it one more time here. So now we got things kind of squared away, and we're gonna drop green. Come on, boys. Let's see a good race tonight, huh? Getting them jitters out the way as we are gone, folks. Bring it all kinds. Everybody fanning out, dropping into 1, rotating into 2, Go on. Now this is where things can get cold tires. Everybody looking for their run. Position is still stacked 2 by 2 by 2, all the way back, all the way to about 16th, 17th position. You still got the who's who and ready to fight up front. 48 off to a good charge, but man, they are kind of spread thick in the middle of this field and back here with the 28 and 10-6. Now moving around the outside of the 4 car of Tanner Marr. Tanner Marr trying to get a good beat on the bottom. Now, get a little loose here, a little loose off, kicking the flower down. 27 of Hunter Lagoons. Lagunas is trying to work his way around and move his way up through the field here as he had himself a little bit rougher of a starting position. Still side-by-side battle of the 4 of Tanner Marr working underneath the 6 car of Joey Miller. Joey Miller trying to make himself a good run, sitting inside the top 10. We're going to see something different out of that 6 car tonight as we still got him side-by-side with the 4 car and Tanner Marr. Not giving an inch here, looking for that position, finds it. Whoa, big
1 car going down to the grass.
That's going to be Michael Reeves, I believe, in the 33. Regains it, loses lots of spots. Little gaggle of cars now, kind of checked everybody up right there. Everyone kind of got off the throttle, but the leaders are still after it. You're looking at 1, 2, and 3 lined up tough. Mike Hayes sitting right there in 4th position. Brian Zimmerman, 5th position. Tanner Marr and Chummy Miller sitting 6th and 7th with a dogfight happening between Hunter Lagunas and Larry Bell. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Scratch that. Hunter Lagunas and the 6 car of Chummy Miller. Chummy Miller working that outside line, trying to keep the 27 at bay. 27 gets a good launch off there. Drag race cross start finish line. That one's going to go to the photo. As we have the 27 looking real nice to rotate this bottom right here, short way around the track. You're going to see that exit speed out of the 6. See if he can maintain on there, trying to keep the pressure on. Does not. Gets up in front of him, clears him, and moves himself up in position here. But great fighting happening here as you're looking back just a little bit to, passed him up. The 33 of Reeves. He's trying to regain her after his sideways maneuver here and moving on up in the fight with the 11 of Hunter Bogdan. Carl Lynch moving himself up into the top 10 along with Larry Bell holding firm in top 10 right now and hunting down on the 6 car. Looks like fight's about ready to take care of or start up right here between these two. Oh, wait, up front, folks. Oh, my bad. Here we go. Sam Lawson in the 86 making his way around into that 2nd position. Right underneath Tyler Honeycutt. Drag race down start finish line. Outside's going to go to the 86 of Sam Lawson. Yep.
I feel like this is the track that Sam's going to do well at. The short track, he does a lot of the CLRs, the short track stuff. He likes the next gen cars for some reason, and he's on the move right now.
Yeah, but look, I mean, there's a lot of competition on their bumpers at the moment here. I mean, we're barely touching the surface of tonight's race here. 12, 13 laps into this thing. And we got a battle with the 24 of Mike Hayes underneath the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt. Mike Hayes, good move right there. He's going to have some good positioning on his entry in. Gonna let him have it, maybe do a little crossover action, possibly not, but we do have a battle heating up in a very important one, folks. 86 is Sam Lawson starting to reel in the leader. Now my thing is there for Sam Lawson in the 86, right? Is he going hard too soon? Is he gonna burn up that right front? Granted, first stage is only 40 laps, right? You don't gotta worry about the right front too much or the right rear, but if you burn it up prematurely, he's gonna fall backward. Well, if it's in your tire, your tire strategy there, Tom, I mean, I would want to do the same. I'd want to get out there, put the hammer down, see what I have, see what she's got under the hood, pull a Smokey and the Bandit thing on. All right, oh, bye-bye, baby. And, and then get up there and burn those tires off short one. Why not, right? I mean, as long as we've got the tires for it. But, I mean, again, if it's so far, it looks like it's going to be a longer run. Will there be any, strategies? Will guys try to sit on some tires, Well, they only have one extra set tonight. But one extra set total, like we're talking, so I have a count of 4 in the.
Yeah, 4 in the pits. So
4 in the pits. Okay.
they
yeah,
have
so
one
we got-
set to play with.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that's on top of your. Yeah, so you can save a couple sets of tires, and you can be so golden. All depending on tire wear, of course.
Tire
now-
wear here is pretty bad. They're gonna want tires every stage. I'm sure.
I mean, right now they're burning them up because we got some hot lap times up here toward the front, and these guys are not giving up here. 86 is right there. The 24 of Mike Hayes now closing in. Has Tyler Honeycutt backed it off just a wee bit, pulling off some tires. But, here comes, some heat in his kitchen with Brian Zimmerman as he's starting to close, as well as Tanner Marr, Hunter Lagoons, and Chummy Miller holding stuff in that top 10. Rounding out that is going to be Carl Lindstrom and Larry Bell. They're 9th and 10th. Everything's kind of spread out right now, Tom, which is really good for these drivers to really set their pace.
Correct. It just gives the drivers time to, get a feel for their car, see how it's going to do throughout the run a little bit, and just get a feel for stage 2 and 3 when it's really go time.
Oh, absolutely. As we're looking further, we've got some starting park, Derek Quinn, but Shane Donnie, he is new to the program. He's sitting back here, trailing some field, just kind of getting some experience, some seat time. But the rest of these guys, everybody looks like they've kind of found their run, and they're going to stick to it. So we all know that passing, especially in this league, is very difficult, and it gets even more so when this field is spread out the way it is.
Yep, 100%.
Oh, we got a hook and a line and a sinker.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh, man.
That is going to be the 28 of Zimmy. That was a nasty one. And he caught himself a couple big ones with it. Let's wrap it back, folks. All right, so we just caught the tail end of it there here live, but we are back on a replay looking at the 28 of Brian Zimmerman, and he's going to exit out of 4 here. Going through 3, looks kind of good. He kind of pushes up just a little bit. Probably has a lot of will in her right now. It's a good-looking car. Love that car. Beautiful. Oh, right here. Powers down, hooks out. And then, lots of will back opposite that she's going to hook. And bam! Not so pretty anymore as the 4 and the 27. 4 misses it. 27 goes up on 2 and pulls the Encino man move. And the 28's going to drop some gear. Get her squared away. Big, huge hit, though, for the 27. Go to the 27 here. I mean, that's going to leave a mark, absolutely. Oh, looks like we are past the incident. Now let's back her up just a wee bit so we can get a onboard ride and a run. All right, folks, out. This may leave a mark, so. Oh! Ow! That's gonna, yeah, that definitely hurt. So let's grab a look, see on that. Right front. Oh! Just punched it hard there. Oh, you gonna need a new car. Yeah. All right, under caution again, folks. Lap 21. Out of 200. Don't worry, we got plenty of time. And since now we do have a quick break in the action, let's see if we can get all of our stuffs in a ducks in a row, if you will. All right, folks, so I think we got a quick run around. Yes, we do. So let's take a quick moment, of course, and hear for tonight's race sponsor, as we will be back here in just a moment. All right, folks, welcome back to the W Energy 200 as we got stage racing happening here at New Hampshire with Front Row Esports in their 2024 Cup Series. We got Dylan Banks leading the point and trying to take it at least to the first bank here in stage 1 as we are halfway through it. Good launch, and we're back at it one more time. Green, green, green. Oh, oops, there we go. I missed it. Where are you? Oops, as I'm loving myself. Oh, man, it fumbles, but good runs thus far as you're looking at Hunter Bogdan and Carl Lindstrom. So you've got Miller and the 43, Larry Bell, Tanner Marr side by side with the 20 of Honeycutt. Honeycutt trying to maintain. You got some wiggles. Everybody trying to keep it together. The tires are hot. They are a little war. And we're looking at everybody to keep her under and squared away as we got Rodney Morrison still struggling with no front clip here, so he's saving. He's gonna go ahead and hang on to that car in the hauler for a minute, knowing that this could be a little bit of a rough one. We still got lots of battling and possible 3 wide happening toward the back here. Lagunas in the 27, John Bell in the 5, and we look like the 38 of Jeff Carl. Woo, just trying to slice it, get it through there. Lagoons is, yeah, there he goes. But we right out up in front of him. Nowhere to go there. No worries to haul butt. Well, I guess there is because the stage will be ending shortly.
You know,
big bottle ring here for that 10th position. What do you got, Tom?
I was gonna say Ronnie Miller with no front end. He's about to crack in 10. It's not a big aero track, so and it's gonna keep the engine cooler. I don't know, maybe it's
absolutely
weight reduction, right? Weight reduction.
They got themselves one gaggle of car, and that's the only thing is it's going back down for us. Right now his tires are good, but what's going to happen when those tires start to wear off? You know, I mean, what's that going to do to his runs? But again, he's got that one in the hauler. He's still moving forward. He's looking good.
It is going to hurt him in the long run, but so far so good.
Yeah, like I said, this battle will not cease to let up one little bit. Rolling Colette in the 10. The 69er, Ronnie Morrison, Kenneth Bartholomew. Oh, 3 wide. Here we go. 27 of Hunter Lagunas has just come charging in and flying through the field as he's just no holds barred. He's going to set her and let her loose right now and moving his way on up.
He does have a set of fresh Goodyears, too, on that race car.
Oh, he's making the best of them right now, I guarantee you. He's got places to be. He's going to use that extra card in his, as he's going to still continue to march forward here. We see a battle happening behind him, and that's going to be for that 13th and 14th positions, but everything else is pretty much lined up. Let's go and jam up forward here, folks. We're looking like Dylan Banks in the 48 with Mike Hayes in the 24. He is, and then Sam Lawson looked like he's failed back just 1 spot or 2 spots out for a start. He got up there to lead, but it looks like he's backed up a bit. Still holding strong though, so is Tyler Honeycutt and Tanner Marr. All these guys been pretty much locked in that top 5, and here comes a good charge right now. Joey Miller in this 6 car trying to get his side-by-side and battle on for that 6th position underneath Larry Bell. Good spot right here for him to be as he has a door open. We got Carl Lindstrom in the 83 gonna follow him on by. Here goes Shelby Miller getting on by, and then of course opening up the door, here comes the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. Now up 8 positions, Carl Lindstrom as the biggest mover. With a lot of racing still left yet, folks. We are 10 laps left of stage 1, and we got stage 2 coming up right after. Just can't quite get the grip and get past the 43 at the moment, but look at Shelby Miller marching his way forward. And looking at talking about marching forward here, we got Ronnie Morrison and Hunter Lagunas is right there. Woo, slices in front of Hunter Bogdan. Man, that was close, and that was definitely with a wee bit of contact there. Heck yeah. Kenneth Bartholomew and the 33 of Michael Reeves. Look like these guys are gotten themselves a little bit of battles and stuff going on too. I like it. Everywhere you look, typical Front Row Esports. Anywhere you look on the track, you're going to find yourself some kind of fight going on. 5 of Bell working his way around the outside of the 38 of Carl. And he's going to get it. Let's zoom back forward again and check in on our race leaders. Mike Hayes still right there on pace and holding in suit. Let's see if he has anything for him at the end. Look at that. We're going to ride on board with Mike Hayes here.
Ooh. Contact. Oh, Ronnie going around again. Contact
never mind.
between Ronnie and the 27.
And, of course, as soon as we try to go for a little ride around the tracker, we end up missing something. Let's go back and check it out for Ronnie Morrison. And the 69er contacted him. Okay, so this is not looking pretty on exit. Oh, no, and no. Ah! Man, this lost his... He pushed. Tire said, no more. We got no front grip no more, man. You used it all up real quick without having some downforce there. Yeah, and she let go.
You watch it. It was actually Hunter. Hunter went up the racetrack into the dark and tried to diamond it, but you can't diamond the corner when there's a car to the inside.
Let's wrap that back one more time, and let's go from a different angle. Oh, here we go. Nope. Sorry, my folks. There we go. All right, on the 27 now. So he's gonna pave up pretty good. Yeah, from see, that's a beautiful thing about different angles right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see here, Ronnie holds his line. Yeah, pinches him off right there. So it looks like, yeah, like I said, folks, it always looks different no matter if you're in the booth or in the cockpit or in the grandstands. But due to all this high-tech gadgets we have here, and, to fan ourselves around, you get to see it from every different style angle here, folks. All right, so we enter caution one more time. I don't think this is going to take us to the cheddar, right?
It will. Nope.
This is going to take us to the cheddar.
Nope. We will have.
Now, we should have 2 laps, right? Something like that?
Yep.
2-lap shootout for the cheddar, folks. Oh, this is going to be good. Let's see how bad they want it. Is the juice worth the squeeze? This is the time to ask that question, folks. All right, restart, 2 laps to go, right? We're all going to be on some old uns, okay? So we ain't going to have the grit they were looking for out there. Hell no. But we're going to sit it like we do. Oh, man, this could get ugly, folks, all right? And maybe downright nasty, all right? I ain't going to, I'm just going to say, parental, what was that? Whatever, All right, we got this guy's gonna line up. Lights are out in this Iracing pace car here. And we're ready to drop kick that thing here in just one moment. Banker's on he's been leading the way, but we've had some fast cats who just been sitting right there in pace. Is this what they've been looking for? Right? That chance to put him in some traffic. Figure out what's gonna happen here. But folks, here we go. Gonna go for the launch. All right, 2-lap shootout to end stage 1. Who's gonna get the cheddar? All right, we're greener.
Dylan with a great launch there.
Oh yeah, he's gone. There we go. Everyone's spread out pretty good. Ooh, hooking, running. Be careful. Oh, side-by-side action for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Holy bejesus. Okay, the leader's going to get away. Mike Hayes right behind him. Tyler Honeycutt, Tanner Marr. We got some dragging against the fence there, folks. Guys pushing it for the last little bits here as we're looking at the back end of the chatter here. Hunter Bogdan in that 10th position. Carl Lindstrom looking real low, out of shape here, maybe backing up. Uh-oh, 10th position right here. Can he hold on to her? We got one more lap left in stage 1. This is the battle for the end of the points here. Side by side for that, looks like that 9th position here. Everybody else kind of lining up tough. We're going to be dropping into our leader Dylan Banks in the 48. And Mike Hayes all over his bumper now. Here comes Mike Hayes around the outside. Mike Hayes might make a run on him. No, he's going to push. He's going to lose momentum. That's going to leave Bankers. Oh, Cake Eater is stage 1. Woo! That was awesome. And everybody held it together. Proud of you. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I thought it was going to get ugly. No joke. All right, folks. We'll let them get all woed and slowed up here. We got Dylan Banks in the 48. Going to take it to the bank. As stage 1 winner here, folks. Good job for him. And, of course, get some good points, everybody. Let's see if we can hold it up there. So let's look who was in the points. Who got it? Who's the Mouseketeers? We got the 24 of Mike Hayes in that 2nd position. Awesome run for him. I'm sorry, folks, just doing a couple quick thingamajiggers. There we go. All right, 3rd position of Samuel Lawson in 86. Tyler Honeycutt in the 24th position. 5th position around your top 5ers. Tanner Marr in that 4th car. Good job, Tanner. Shelby Miller, surprise, surprise. Good job, bud. Not 6. He's in that 6th position, mirroring his efforts tonight. Larry Bell, 7th position. 8th position, Terry Collette. 9th position, Carl Lindstrom. And rounding out your chatter is going to be Hunter Bogdan in that 10th position. And here we go, folks. Looking for some pit strategies and pit stops right now as we are getting ready to get into stage number 2. All right, we're going to flip the script one more time as we are looking at our race leader. And that race off pit road, of course.
What happened to Dylan? Get a couple guys, only take 2 tires.
Yeah, that's probably all I need, you know.
Yeah, there's 4 drivers that stayed out.
This is the time to gamble.
Yeah, 4 drivers stayed out.
Okay, so we got we do have Matt Mettler leading the way right now as we got some drivers using some strategies right now. So we got Matt Mettler, Michael Reeves, Kenneth Bartholomew, Brian Zimmerman. Your top 4 staying out. And then the first guy on your 4 fresh tires is going to be Dylan Banks in that 5th position. All right. Let's see here. Make sure we got it square. There we go. All right. Again, so many buttons and things that square around with here. We getting it all to you there, folks. So I do appreciate everyone's patience. And of course, you got to do it. Got to get your race on here on a Friday night, folks. All this, of course, brought to you by Moser Racing, Trek Racer, and of course, W Energy Drink. Stoked to have them aboard. Get you some of that W in you. That's some good natural energy drink right there, and cost effective. Also by Amara Paintworks, still doing their job on some of these cars thus far, but the race isn't over yet, folks. We're coming up on that halfway point, so still got a lot of racing and a lot of A lot of strategy still left to be had. And luck, too.
So this is going to be interesting with the top 4 that stayed out.
Well, let's look at the last time they got themselves on some pit road action. Hold on a second, folks. Let me see if I can pull some of those details up. Came in a lap 20-ish, so all right. So maybe they got the fuel to make it. They're going to run it from here. Just check out what what they have for, per se, track positioning now, as opposed to being stuck in that traffic. Now they're going to give themselves a little bit of a different shot here. As we're ready to go green one more time, folks.
Green.
All right, folks, and we are green all kinds for stage 2. Great jump by Mettler in the 79. 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew's got himself his hands full with the 33 of Michael Reeves right there on his bumper, but you have a lot of these go-fast guys in their 4 freshens chomping at the bit to get up there and get control of this race pace right now. As you see the 48 of Dylan Banks on the outside, Brian Zimmerman on the even more outside. Everyone searching for some kind of real estate here in tonight's race. Stage 2 underway. We got contact and a fence. We got the 24 slowing up, checking up the drivers behind him. We got Sam Lawson, Joey Miller, Larry Bell, Roland Collette, Terry Collette. Got some brothers out here. They're side by side. Teammates, baby. Be careful. Be careful. Hunter Lagunas in the 27 also trying to fight his way through all of this traffic. As you look up, they're still stacked up from the 3rd position on back. Dylan Banks said, oh, we got a possible pass for the race lead. 33 of Michael Reeves working the outside. Mettler in the 34, 33, yeah, whatever. 79 to Mettler, the 34 car, is working the bottom. Now he's going to be finding himself drifting back and in all kinds of trouble. That 34 car of Mettler, those tires are already starting to give in. Oh, pushes a 28 up. Oh, 28 goes high into the wall. He just done himself a Chastain move right there. He gets squeezed. We got contact, and into the wall they go. Oh, car's barely skating by as 34 locks it down. That was just tough all the way through. We've seen that one kind of unfolding. Something had to give, all right? Something had to give, and that's what it was. All right, let's. So 28's already, you know, he frustrated because he just dragged the crap out his. Then he gets pushed even higher. Now he got no more room. He dragging it again. You know, my car was already narrowed. But let's see. Let's wind this one back though. Slow it down because there's a lot happening here, like crazy amounts. So again, folks, what we have here in the 34/79 here, because that's what it says in my program, we have him on old tires. Same with Mettler. These guys are fighting the same fight up here, and the first 2 with 4 tires right behind him. That's going to be the 28 and 48. 28 seeing his opportunity, his chance to make himself some ground, especially on that 48, who's been showing some good speed out that hot rod this evening. So he finding that rod, and that run, and here in that hot rod, and here he comes on the back to the 34. Look like he kind of came up the block, and then second gets it, thoughts and stuff, and now he kind of moved down because he sees a 48. So I don't know if he's trying to block 2 cars with 1 car, but that's just that's woo, I mean, that scared people like Earnhardt and stuff, and Then here goes a 28 now high because now he's already taken every arrow, whatever lane. 48's trying to just work himself to bottom now. And then here comes, it looks like, the 20 car. Yes, the 20 car, Tyler Hunnigan. He wanted to stick his nose in his fight, which I don't know if that's a smart idea there, bro. Look like you about ready to get bit, And then so here he come around there. We're going to drag race this thing on up. We're gonna contact again. Now we out of room. We got no more. That's like Lethal Weapon 2 right there, or Lethal Way 2. That's what it was. He said, "We ain't gonna fit. We gonna fit. We ain't gonna fit. No, you ain't gonna." Yeah, he didn't fit. And then of course everyone else, luckily, just duck dives below him here. And let's look down through our field how many close calls you see. Everyone start to the 10 car a little late to the party. They're like, "No, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay." Or he was just playing Russian roulette. That's what it was for the 10. Rolling Colette there. He was like, let's roll this back while we're still under caution here. Here we go. Yo! That's close. That's close.
Well, hopefully
All right.
these drivers are starting to get this out of their systems here a little bit.
Oh, heck no. Heck no.
Green flag run-ins. Yeah.
No, we just,
Yeah.
oh, no, I mean, I would love that, but they ain't going to
Oh,
get out
Matt
the system now.
Mettler just dropped to packet loss. Well, that sucks.
Oh. That's a blown motor or something like bad.
Yeah, that's
Wait a minute. No,
The-
Mettler's right here.
no, Matt Mettler dropped to packet loss. I'm gonna say the wife or girlfriend probably pulled the internet plug.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so you got Dylan Banks there on the outside now. And got Tyler Honeycutt there on the inside of row number 2.
Yep, the
I don't know, I got to
33.
say, the outside's where I want to be on a restart here at this place.
Well, the 33s, you know, he's still on them old tires. He's liking this because it's winding down those laps at the moment here. But he's still got
Yep.
a long way still left yet to go. And, you know, he's on them older tires. He was able to get that clean air and kind of get away, not really. But these guys were coming. They were right there charging on his bumper. I mean, another few laps if that wouldn't have happened right there. And I'm sure the 28's pretty frustrated there. So I really don't want to be in the 28's camper now. But let's look at that Mike Reeves as he's going to try to give us a really good restart. He does. Good restart. Good jump by the 33. He is gone. The 48 of Dylan Banks, though, he's going to be in hot pursuit. He's going to do a crossover maneuver. He's going to try to get this lead back instantaneously. He wants that clean air. He's going to get, oh, yeah. He got a good bite right there. Got underneath him. He's going to use his tires now and put them where they need to be on the track, planting some power. He's going to rotate around. He goes Dylan Banks back to the front with Tyler Honeycutt. Seeing this open door, going to follow through. Little pressure there, too. The 33 is going to give that pressure back to the 20. 20 is going to go answer that pressure by going into one underneath, getting the line, trying to get his launch out. Mike Reeves in the 33 still doing fine work up front with that tire call. As you look right back here, folks, we got the 28 under attack all kinds. You know, his day is just turning out to be pretty long and getting even longer as the 86 at Sam Lawson back battling him once again. The 4 Tanamar makes his way by, and he's going to try to keep himself up in that top 5, respectively, as Mike Hayes in the 24 looking to get back up in that top 5, along with the numerous amount of others here. Chummy Miller in the 6 car, Roland Collette, Kenneth Bartholomew, Hunter Lagunas, Carl Lindstrom, and then, of course, what is going on back here? I've seen everything going nuts, but look like Larry Bell. Oh, man. Oh, gets run over by 94. Larry Bell's going to lock her down, though. All right. So Larry Bell locks her down. No damage, no harm, no foul. Definitely gets himself a little run over action there by the 94 of Terry Collette. He looks like he's sitting in there pretty good. He's all, man, I got places to be. It was just a little bit faster than what my car could get there for. Like, oh yeah, he had no. And then 83, Carl Linson said later, because he just dipped. That was a sip and dip by the 83. Let's see this real quick. Let's watch this, guys. You're like this. Oh, there's one. This. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right. So this is gonna be what we like to call around here a little sip and dip. Okay. So you're gonna see this dipping right here, right? Or a little sipping right here. Woo! And then he dips at the bottom and he said, "Later, I gotta go." You seen that as he was flying in there. You already looked it up because he seen what was gonna happen. That was a superhero move without the landing. Is what that was, folks. All right, so we're back under caution. Dylan Banks is leading the way again. Heck yeah. You might sweep this thing tonight, folks. We're going to find out. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break while these guys are under yellow and be back here in just a moment.
You should probably know that I have a really dark and unpredictable side to me.
Stop speaking.
I'm giving you a chance, sweetie.
Say when.
When?
What are you?
We are.
We're Venom!
We are.
Venom!
No.
Oh!
Yeah, we
are. Venom.
We're gonna need to work on that.
Delicious! You take me to all the finest places.
I need time, love.
We always knew it was impossible. That we were alone in the universe. And it's our job to make sure that remains a secret.
Let's go get him. Oh, shit! We are fugitives. On the run. In the shit.
We are living the dream, my friend.
You mean it?
No! Any promises change?
Hello?
There has to be a reason they're after us.
Eddie, my own, has found us. Jesus Christ!
There's an army coming that cannot be beaten.
As long as Venom lives, everyone, everything will end.
We may not make it out of this alive, buddy.
Eddie, the time has come.
Be honest with me. How fast do you think you can get that thing to go without killing it?
Only one way to find out.
All right, folks, welcome back. And as this, we were a little late to the green flag, and that also brought out our quick caution. Looks like Tanner Marr is involved. You see him limping back around the track, and he is missing just a little something to his automobile there. You know, his little hot rod is three-quarter hot rod right now, folks. So let's go and find out what happened to Tanner Marr. So here we go with our restart, folks. As this was off the drop of the start, coming back green here. Let's slow this thing down. Tanner Marr goes for a dive down low. Looks like the 33 pushes up, gets into the four. The four hooks are up the wall, and oh man! Two off the ground right there with a bounce to finisher. Oh man! Oh, that's not good at all. So let's rewind that one back here as we see the 33 involved. And let's see if it was the 4-car of Tanner Mark cutting low or if it was the push-up of the 33 that started all this. Now, here's a good thing, though, on this one is that at least we, didn't collect any other car in this one. I mean, I'm sure Tanner's not seeing the bright side of this situation, but, we're trying to. There we go. At the speed here. Slowing it down now. All right, so we got to dive down. We got to push up. He's still coming up. Oh. We had 33 on them older tires and just leans on, 8 tires better than 4 thing. And there goes, ouch. I mean, that's going to leave a big mark, not just on the fence, but on the car. Lots of pop smoke behind that thing, and, yeah, he's going to slide her to a stop. Dang it. Back under caution one more time. Well, let's take ourselves a brief little moment, folks, and go to the field since we got them slowed up just a wee bit. All right, Dylan Banks, of course, leading the way. He's done a great job thus far. Stage 1 winner, looking for in the second stage and a possible sweep to tonight's race here. We got Tyler Honeycutt in that PE2 position. Oh, there we go. Michael Reeves in the 33, 3rd position. Sam Lawson in that 4th position. Mike Hayes, 5th position. Brian Zimmerman, 6th. Chummy Miller, 7th position. Roland Collette, 8th. Hunter Lagunas in the 27 is a 9th position. 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew is rounding out that top 10. Or is it? Oh no, I believe that maybe Carl Lindstrom. Sorry, Carl Lindstrom rounded that top 10 right now. Since we got him here, yeah, you know it, folks. I hope you know what's going on here, or at least what's coming up. We got to get a good shout out to the Carter Lindstrom family. Absolutely, Carl Lindstrom, great guy, awesome driver. So much fun to have here in Front Row Esports, and of course, I mean, we family are pretty awesome people as well. So, I mean, everyone tuning in. We always want to give you guys a good shout out as we get ready to go back there. All right, Banks leading the way. And we are gone one more time. Oh, fanning out toward the middle of the field, looking at that 9th-10th position fight. Big battle right here. Dylan Miller trying to hold off looks like the 10 of Roland Collette on the outside as he got Hunter Lagunas in the 27. Oh, right here with the 28 of Brian Zimmerman right up in front of this fight. Let's go look at Tyler Honeycutt now making the charge here into that 2nd position. Sam Lawson, 3rd position. Mike Reeves has fallen and is still dropping as he's going to be in that 5th position. But here comes 28 of Brian Zimmerman under attack by the 6-car Chummy Miller. Chummy Miller still trying to move forward along with Hunter Lagunas. Hunter Lagunas, he's trying to march that outside and make her work and make her stick. He's getting a good run right there, especially through the center and out. Good rotation and through. He's gonna stomp the pedal, get some power down, get past Chummy Miller. He's gonna split him now. 2 for 1-er, maybe in one lap. He's gonna get underneath the 28 of Brian Zimmerman. Whoa, get tight right here, folks. Smooth contact. Drag race down front stretch. Gonna go into 1. This is the battle on track. Everyone looks to be lined up single file behind him, at least right now. 27's going to clear and give it away. Terry Collette, Ronald Judd, trading positions. Tanner Marr trying to fight back along with Larry Bell. All both with incidences here. and needing that, we got that stage in coming up here soon too. So 30 laps till stage in, folks. So we'll give these guys a chance to get back up through the field as we got another battle for second position. 86 of Samuel Lawson trying to duke it out with the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt. Putting pressure, filling up his mirror. Doing a little Rowdy Burns maneuver. Playing peekaboo in the rearview mirror. Riding on board right now, folks, is Samuel Lawson in the 86 with the 20 car of Honeycutt. Or I'm sorry, the 20 of Hayes. I'm sorry, that was Sam Lawson in the back of Hayes, and then Hayes is now moving himself on out. Trying to get by the 86 of Lawson. Honeycutt gets in. He's in that second position. Oh, boom! Oh, no! Oh, my, no way. Holy bejesus, folks. We're never going to believe this. Something happened to Bell here. Slow this one down. This is going to be a lap down car. Here comes the leaders right now. This is your lap down. And I think he loses it. He does. He loses it in front of the leaders, like the worst place. The 48's going to sneak by, but he's going to slide right up in front of the second place, the 20 car. Bam! Takes him out and collects third position, as well as they go third, fourth, fifth. Holy damn is all I could say right there. And then here comes fifth, sixth, seventh. Bam! Oh my, what the? We just got a melee stack up. I mean, all the way back to almost 10th position. All off this guy right here. Watch this unfold, folks. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think. Oh no. Oh, you're gonna be some pretty upset drivers right there. I guarantee you. I do not. We're not going to hear from Tom for a while, folks, just so you know. Okay? All right? We're going to holy ouch. All right? So that took out a lot of cars. Oh, my goodness. So far, from what I can tell, who was involved here, that's going to be the... Okay, I believe that's Lawson. So I believe here's who's involved. Okay, so Sam Lawson, Hayes, Mike Hayes, Brian Zimmerman, Mike Reeves, Tyler Honeycutt, Hunter Lagunas. He's still at Fitz getting fixed, man. He's had himself a rough one tonight. I guarantee you that. Of course, the 5, yeah, and then Banks with the luck, man. Lady Luck on his side right now. And after all of that, that moves Chubby Miller into P2, Carl Lindstrom into third position. These guys were fighting respectively for those 6th and 7th spots. Literally wiped out the top 5. Whoa! Woo! That's racing, folks. You never know what's going to happen. Never know what's going to. That's why you got to keep watching, okay? That's exactly why you got to keep watching. It's right when you think it's going to go a certain way, it don't. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. One more time, I believe, folks. Let's try to get her. We still haven't made it to stage 3, by the way. So, yes, we're still in stage 2. I have not forgotten, which I normally do. Wow. All right, so Dylan Banks is going to go for the launch. Tony Miller's going to try to put pressure on him along with Carl Lindstrom. Let's see how much speed these guys got in these cars and if they got anything for the 48. Here we go, 48. Got to jump, and he is gone. So he's going to check out, try to find that different zip code. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're going to go ahead and look at this tornado's nest. It's going to, this wasp nest tornado thing, whatever, that's about ready to unleash. As you see, Roland Collette, Tommy Miller, Carl Lindstrom. Carl Lindstrom races past Tommy Miller, gets into that second position. He's going to go ahead and try to charge his way up to the lead. Go get some, Carl. Tommy Miller trying to hold strong there in that third position. Here comes Roland Collette and Larry Bell. Some of these top contenders that were up here leading the race are now stuck in the back of the pack. Here is the door. The door is open for points. Who's going to capitalize? We got Jeff Carl also in the 7th position, 8th position. Sam Lawson, Kenneth Bartholomew, and fights happening between the 4-car of Tanner Marr and Kenneth Bartholomew. Marr on the outside. 73 of Bartholomew's low and slow with the 94 of Collette, along with Ronnie Morrison. Ronnie Morrison now with his fixed car, backup car out here. He's going to have to keep her steady. Keep her steady, buddy. And out of trouble, of course, as he's going to be trying to make himself some rounds here. As he does, good rotation through 1 and 2. You're going to get out of, down the backstretch, going to go to 3, 4, see what he can continue to move forward here. Got a lot of momentum built up in that car, and looks like they're stalling up a little bit in front of him with the 38 and the 4-car, Tanner Marr. Those guys are going to go side by side. That's going to bring some company. Ooh, right behind him, here comes Lawson is going to be going for the attack. Jeff Carl was going for the attack. Tanner was. Ronnie Morrison now looking to fight. All these guys, what the, everywhere. Meanwhile, oh, wait a minute. Here goes a side-by-side battle for 3rd and, 3rd and 4th positions. Moving forth, rolling up to 3rd, jumping back to 4th. Larry Bell now searching for his chance and his moment to pounce. As we got Hunter Bogdan also looking to find himself some go fast and keep himself up in this top 5 while he's in that 6th position. Good run for Hunter Bogdan right now. Same thing with Sam Lawson putting the pressure on him right now. Here we go. Big move on the bottom here. Hunter's going to have that outside momentum if he can get it. He does. Gets it to hook up here, but so does Lawson. They're going to come across the line. He's going to have the preferred entry in. Lawson's going to get that thing to throw that thing down into center, get it to rotate around, get that power to pound. You see him excel out, and he's gone. Good move right there. Here comes Larry Bell. Now Larry Bell be looking. How long you have to wait, folks. Wait for it. All right. Shifting. Down here. Rolls into it. Sitting on board Larry Bell at the moment. Laps around, give you a feel for what these boys are up against at the moment. Whoa! Getting tight right back here, folks. Hunter Bogdan bogging down, it seems like, as we got the 4-car, Tanner Marr, looking for that possible 3 wide. Was gonna, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, that was Lawson. Lawson was trying to go and make some moves. Tanner Marr, we're kind of separated now, get past that. Woden slowed up. Now they're single filed out. Dylan Banks checking out from the field. Carl Lindstrom trying to maintain his positions into that second spot as we got Roland Collette, Jovan Miller, and Larry Bell in that top 5. Sam Lawson right outside the top 5, but he got himself some company, and it looked like it'd be in the form of a 4-car named Tanner Marr as he's charging along with Mike Hayes. Mike Hayes, we've seen him up there toward the front, you know, throughout the style of tonight's race. Let's see what he's got up here. If he can get back up to the front, get through this traffic. We're coming in here 10 laps left in stage 2. And then they're on for the long haul. Ooh, big push right there by Larry Bell. Larry Bell's gonna go up into no man's land. He's way out the groove. Going too high, he's staying in the groove. He pushes up, loses himself 2 spots instantaneously to the 4-car, Tanner Marr and Mike Hayes. As we got Joey Miller maybe looking at the 10 or saving some tires. Really works here, being patient with that car. Slowing your roll means you're going faster. I know it is the damnedest thing to think about, but when you slow your program down here at some of these intricate, we got a yellow out and we did not see it. Hold on. Someone will jump the pits. We got yellow flag. Wait, was that stage in? No, stage in was at 100.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I got a yellow flag out here, folks. So let's see if we can search around and keep this thing. Yeah, stage in is in 100, so this is where we were at. I'm gonna put it on slow-mo and cycle through. 27 is slow and slow. Let's rewind him back and see if we can possibly see if maybe that might be what happened here. Yeah, I don't know. We're trying to figure it out for you there, fans, but so I just got jumped to pits. Yeah, I don't know, folks. All right, well, let's take ourselves a short one, and we'll be back here for the end of stage 2. Stick with us.
What the hell was that?
Let me guess. Foley.
Did you say Foley? Foley! You stole a helicopter!
I didn't realize that you couldn't really fly a helicopter. Otherwise, I would have came up with a different idea. I told you it was a bad idea. Oh, hey! He shot my rotor off. Shit.
You know, this is very embarrassing.
You know, part of me rather get locked up than get put in this little Fisher-Price-looking squad car.
Y'all are the Lego cops.
Jane, hey, this is your father. Before you hang up, I'm in town. I've been arrested. And... Hello?
You sure y'all paying y'all's bills? Because this phone don't work.
This isn't my first time in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I saw that. 84, 87, and then 94. But this place has changed a bit.
What brings you back to 90210?
I got a call from Billy.
He's in trouble now.
What do you want from me?
I want you to be a cop again. You gotta do something.
Axel, if you damage any city property...
You're in a snowplow?
Yeah, we in a damn snowplow. What's the problem? A lot of blind spots in the snowplow.
I'm on an undercover mission with Achwell Foley. You're pissing off a lot of people.
That means we're getting close. Y'all safe? Everybody safe?
There's no seatbelt in the middle.
The hell with the seatbelt! We're on the edge!
We're gonna need some backup.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm getting us some backup. God, I missed you, Axel.
All right, folks, welcome back. Front Row Esports 2024 Cup Series live here coming at you live from Pismo Beach, California. And we got Chris Paul Amos here up in the booth, along with Tom Freitas, and he is somewhere with some drivers talking about something within his race control thing. And hey, there's Tom. As we got, of course, we got everybody up on deck. Tom, ready for the end of this stage number 2 and another shootout. And here we go again, folks, with is the juice worth the squeeze as Dylan Banks leading the way here. And we are gone. Good launch by Banks as we're going to ride off the bumper here. Carl Lindstrom in that 83 straight right there with him. Whoa! It is getting tight again. Here we go. Just a few laps left remaining in stage 2. And everybody is searching for those positions, especially toward that 10th spot, looking for the cheddar. Jeff Carl in that 10th position with the 94. Terry Collette in the 94 9th position. Side by side, everyone else kind of lining up directly up in front of them. Oh, no, scratch that. Chummy Miller and Tanner Marr going back at it again. Oh, everyone done. Zoom, zoom. Here they go. Tanner Marr looking low, trying to get himself a good beat, good run. He's going to push just a little bit there. That's going to hurt him. 6 on the outside. Still good race right here between these two. This is going to be for the 4th and 5th positions. Going for the points, going for the gustos of both of them. As we got the 24 of Mike Hayes right there, looking for a chance to get past him, do a little twofer. Ripping out of 2. These guys are getting some speed down the backstretch. Let's go and get them loaded and slid into 3, trying to get them to turn. Lap after lap as each of these drivers doing their best to control their cars. 86 of Sam Lawson finding the outside. We got the 5 car loose and sideways in front of the 33. We see that back there in the back. Those guys contact and big hits right there. Sideways for Bell. Yellow flag is out. The struggles continue for the 5 car. Let's see as he comes out. And let's zoom in. As car's looking pretty banged up, he's going to be a little more banged up right now. So he has a lot of wheel on exit of 4. Just can't hold it. Comes out in front of and comes back up in front of the 33 of Michael Reeves. He's able to kind of bumper car him out the way and make his way on by. All right, where does that put us on points? And spots in stage. Will this end stage 2?
Yes, will end stage.
Oh, this will end stage. All right. So let's march through while we got a chance. We got a thing to do. So you know what I'm saying. All right. So if this is going to end stage, then that means that. Well, wait. We gotta wait then a second. Race off pit road. This right here can matter a lot. Is it field frozen? I don't understand. And not matter. So I believe it's going to be when you cross the line.
Yes.
All right. So these strategies can play or make or break you. As we got some guys staying out, going to go get these points. Sam Lawson, Tyler Honeycutt, Kenneth Bartholomew, Ryan Zimmerman, Dylan Banks is now in 5th position, so he will not be stage winner. Carl Lindstrom, 6th position. Mike Hayes, 7th. Roland Collette, 8th. Larry Bell. Okay, let's now we got them lined up. All right. All right, folks. We got stage checkered for 2, and let's go with our stage winners. Our stage winner, of course, and then our points for savers, if you will. Right. Nelson. Yep, there we go. Okay. All right, Sam Lawson, it looked like he is going to take that stage 1 victory, and that second position is going to go to Tyler Honeycutt in P2. P3 is going to go to Kenneth Bartholomew. Also, oops, sorry, I almost forgot our cheddar. We got the 28 of Brian Zimmerman in that 4th position. Dylan Banks into 48, 5th position now. So he will not be able to sweep tonight's race, but he's see if he can get there at the end. Carl Lindstrom in the 83, 6th position. Mike Hayes, 7th position. Roland Collette, 8th position. 9th, Chummy Miller in the 6th car. And top 10, rounding out the cheddar, is going to be the 94 of Terry Collette. So Chummy, you look like you having a good run. Terry Collette, Roland Collette, Mike Hayes, all these guys getting points back-to-back in these stages. So that's going to be some good stuff here. Sam Lawson also, he part-time driver right here. So any points and stage wins and stuff is going to be crucial to his, season finish, of course. As we got stage 3 about ready to go down. All right, let's look over what we've seen thus far tonight, folks, and what we're going to be seeing ahead of us in this last stage here. As we got a little bit of info here. Sorry, I'm gonna all my fun stuff. There we go. So just getting my stuff squared away. I appreciate everyone's patience in that. All right, so on our carb rounders, we're looking at, again, 70 to 80 laps per tank. So they will need a splash and go or tires or all of that. So let's see what they have going on. Here we go. Green all kinds for stage 3. Sam Lawson out in front. All right, in turns 3 and 4, you see them, everyone's separating there, trying to leapfrog each other, get those positions right off the bat. Best time to get them. Tires are the freshest, and everyone's right in contact with each other. So again, if you're going to get position, this is when you want to try to get them. This is why restarts are so crucial and critical in your race performance. Being able to get those positions, get up forward here. We're looking for now. Let's look at the 48 of Banks. Has already been kind of mired in some traffic in tonight's race, was able to maintain, but he's looking good thus far. See if he can get himself back up to the front as we got Carl Lyncham on the outside. Big battle happening here for that 4th and 5th positions, right along with Mike Hayes in the 24. He's going to take advantage of the open door, get underneath the 83. 83 is going to drop back 2 positions here in the beginning of stage 3. Everyone's lined up thus far, up in the front, middle of the pack. We're looking. Roland Collette in the 10 underneath. Here comes Roddy Morrison in the 69er. Come on, Roddy! Get it, get it, get it! As he, oh my goodness, that was contact. Roland Collette is sideways, and everyone's woed up and slowed up, trying to check up and get, oh, hold on. So let's watch the 10 car here, folks, and the 69 of Ronnie Morrison.
Roland blew up. He lost the motor.
Okay, so yeah, no contact. Toast with the most. That must have, it could have been a money shift. Let's get on board and find out. All right. Here we go, folks. Let's slow this down, and then let's get on board here as we're going to get there in one moment. Roll bar. There we go. I believe that was a money shift, folks. If you ever want to know what a money shift is, what you're going to do is, now see that 3 down at the bottom of his screen? Watch how it's supposed to go to 4, it goes to 2. And then detonation, folks. Okay? So, that is another Days of Thunder move out of Cole Trickle's playbook. That's not what the telltale button said. You know? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe he did blow that thing, that sumbitch, deliberately. I'm not sure. That's gonna bring out a. No, I'm just kidding. No, that was in your racing careers, you will do that, no matter if it's real or, sim. It don't matter. It will happen. Unfortunate business right there, as we are back under caution once again. Sam Lawson leading the way. All right, sick of this, folks, is we're going to take a quick break. Be back here in just a moment.
Has everything.
Everything? Do you want to make out or?
Nope. Yes.
This does not seem safe. Hell yeah!
We're getting tangled in exposition. Minerals.
Oh. What's an ice cream? Are you saying ice cream or ice cream? Ice cream. Okay, it's just with your accent, it's hard. I'm not reporting an ice cream. Yes, no, I get that. Okay.
You're like sexy bacon.
What is this?
You know?
You need carbs!
What are you doing?
Just chilling down.
You been crying to Taylor Swift?
Doesn't everyone?
Too well.
All right, welcome back, folks. Here we go. Stage 3 underway. Ooh, 69 and 83, real close right there. Close combat, close combat. Along with the rest of them, Terry Collette and the 6 car. Ooh, 69 still looking to move forward here, along with Brian Zimmerman up toward the front. Here we go. Dylan Banks making his moves. Tyler Honeycutt in that second position. Mike Hayes, pushes high to the outside. 28 of Zimmerman looking low, looking underneath him. Good drive race down the back. Oh, we got
Oh boy, it's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
64, Roland Collette. Michael Reeves, no. Oh, man. We got a yard sale. Clean up aisle 2. Okay, here's where it starts at, folks. Here comes the 83 fat run on the 69. We got it zoomed in here. 69 look like 69 is going to walk loose. Yep, 69 walks loose, gets sideways in front of the 83. 83 tries it low and slow up. He does, but he gets a little loose. Comes back to him. I mean, oh, man. 83 did everything he could to check up, low up, get out the way. 69er Ronnie Morrison just chasing that, still chasing the car. Chase that damn thing all the way, and then finally collects another and another. So we got 2 cars, 3 cars. Watch out for, oh, no, not bad. Oh, yeah. There goes the 43. You see him high and dry. Oh, man, all kinds of contact down there. There's lots of it, folks, lots of it. This is nar at its worst. Nar at its worst is what it is. So let's back it up to the 69, and I don't know if y'all want to go for this ride or not, but we're going to do it anyways. Whoop, 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 whoop. Here they, no! Oh, they just swat, you know? I mean, I felt that in my bones. Oh, that was... Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have run along with. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. That was probably a little graphic. Not nearly as graphic as his car. All you car lovers out there. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just crucial. Right here. Ow! Bam! I mean, jeez. Woo! Okay, I brought out another caution. 113 laps out of 200. Just in case you tuned in a little late, all I can say is, damn, you missed a lot, folks. Oh, you're going to have to rewind this one back. Seriously, no joke, all right? But it's been one heck of a race thus far. All right, let's at least kind of recap on the format here. Of course, welcome to, or if you just tuned in, welcome to the WNG 200. Like I said, you big time late. All right, like the party almost over. Oh man, it's been a good one. So again, stage 140, stage 2. You guys have been fighting it through and through. We've had stage 1 winner of Dylan Banks was stage 1 winner. Let's show that. So stage 1 winner, Dylan Banks, and then stage 2 winner was Sam Lawson. This was that strategy due to caution at the end. So Sam Lawson down there, he got himself the stage 2 win. And of course, we're looking for our race winner tonight. And Sam Lawson, of course, is still leading the way. As you've seen that kind of drop, we got that mad caution. Lots of cars contacted there. That's that's terrible for a lot of guys right there. A lot of guys. So some guys out there on some backups, and Ronnie, I know Ronnie was one of them. So, but here we go, folks. We're gonna try to spool this thing up one more time. We're in stage 3. We're trying to get to the end of this thing. It's been one heck of a ride thus far, and we're looking to finish her off awesome. 86, looking for the restart on the bottom. 20 car, Tyler Honeycutt. He going, yeah, baby. He going to give it to him right off the bat. Good jump start by the 20, keeping the pressure on the 86. He's not going to take no for an answer, as he is still staying right there on his bumper. Here comes the 48, looking for that light at the end of the tunnel here. The door is open underneath the 20. 20's going to try to, yes, he does, takes the arrow away from him on that turn entry or turn center. 48's going to follow in suit and in sync. 24, Mike Hayes, is going to do the same. He's going to monitor these boys and see what's cooking. We got some Carl Lindstrom, looked like he was trying to fight his way forward here, as we are still now starting to single file this out, crank out some laps, it looks like, and start letting some mistakes catch the drivers instead of you as the driver catching the mistake. We see him pushing pretty hard, coming out of 2 right there, or out of 4. I'm sorry. A lot of wheel input into these cars means that they're driving in really hard. Sam Lawson leading the way, and we're just kind of watching our race leaders at the moment, staying in pace with everybody. Trevor Miller's doing himself fine work out there. Been riding in the top 10 most of the, pretty much all the evening, as he is in that 6th position in the 6th car, mirroring his efforts tonight. The nice thing to know, here we go. Carl Lindstrom on the bottom in the 83, and looking for that 10th position, fighting with Larry Bell. Looking for that 9th position. Carl Lindstrom trying to get more, as he got unfortunately caught up in an incident with the 69 just recently. So he's gonna, so sure he took his backup car, or maybe, I'm pretty sure he took his backup car. Too late in the race not to. Hunter Bogdan, Michael Reeves, Ronnie Morrison now, Jeff Carl in the 38, 73 of Kenneth Bartholomew, Ronald Judd smacking fence right there. Fighting with his struggles in his program this evening, but still holding it on track. Martin Morrison and 43 of Bell around. No caution. He's going to straighten it back up. And he's gone. So let's go ahead and rewind this back and see what just happened here, as we had. Oops. Dang it. Looked like he came in hot. Just got loose. So. Checking in our race leaders, Sam Lawson in 86, 20 of Tyler Honeycutt, and the 48 of Dylan Banks. All these guys trucking right along. Mike Hayes sticking in tune with the 48. Look like he's going to try to follow him up to the front. But Sam Lawson, Tyler Honeycutt, Dylan, Sam Lawson and Tyler Honeycutt are setting a phenomenal pace up in front of them. So they're doing what they can just to stay right there, it looks like. Brian Zimmerman trying to play a little catch-up action along with Chummy Miller and Tyler Collette. Great run for a lot of these drivers this evening. Tanner Marr being one of them in the top 10, 8th position, trying to hunt down the 94 of Terry Collette. Like we got position looking to be had here. 83 going underneath Hunter Bogdan. 83 looking for the low line here. Going to cycle around, see if he can get the thing to bite. Doesn't get it to push. Get a good wrap out. He's going to clear and go. Slowing down the 78 as Morrison's going to try to take advantage of that situation. Ronison now trying to get the bite down as he's getting underneath the 78 of Hunter Bogdan. He goes wicked loose coming out of 4. Maintains his run as these guys go back at it once again. This is going to be a battle for that 10th position, folks. So this is for those end points. We got the 33 of Reeves. She snapped on him big time. Good recovery, good save by Michael Reeves there, as we still remain under green. So we got possible foul here. Let's fall into play. Oh, we do. Contact. Ronnie Morrison, Hunter Bogdan still going side by side. Those guys were leaning on each other in a very critical spot in this track. Got to be very careful there. Rounding around. Here comes the 69. Drag race down the front stretch there. Cross track finish line. 69's going to give himself a good run on the bottom. He should be able to rotate out. Does. 86 of Samuel Lawson leading our way. The 20 car, Honeycutt right there. Banks, everyone's just kind of pacing right now. I think we can. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if we can make it from here. I want to say yes, but that's it's a good question to be had here. Look at the 83 of Carl Lynch. It's going to be looking at a possible battle here for the 4 of between Tanner Marr and Carl Lindstrom. Carl Lindstrom trying to get himself some spots back after that recent contact with the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. Ooh, here we go. 79 and 33. Michael Reeves on exit. Side by side. Just the 3 of them. Just the 3 of us. We can make it if we try. Go get him! 71's going to get away from that. 33's going to get around the outside. Looking up forward here, folks. Tyler Honeycutt in the 20. Dylan Banks maybe closing just a wee bit. We're looking at those counters, and it seems to be pretty consistent here. Lawson's starting to pull a little bit more. Just fractions. But that's what he's looking for. He wants to leave these guys behind, and leave them in despair is what it is. And the leader starts to walk away from you, and you're doing everything you can to catch him, and you just can't. And then you start overdriving your car, and then you start making those mistakes. Now let's see if we can bring up some pit strategies here and see if we do have enough fuel in these tanks to make it the rest of the way. So I'm thinking we do. I'm thinking these guys are good to go when it comes to fuel. There's a lot of them here. 2 laps. Yeah, so I want to say that maybe these guys getting their pits, getting back cycled in. I think we can make it the rest. Maybe not the rest of it. I think maybe still be a splash and go. We'll find out. We'll see if Tom decides to. Ooh, side by side racing. This is going to be for a second position. Here comes Banks underneath the 48 of Tyler Honeycutt. Or the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt on the outside. Banks in the 48 on the inside. Beautiful move right there. Come on, drag race down the backstretch. Get some. He's going to pinch him tight on his door right there. Oh, yeah. Keep the pressure on him. Yeah, he had a lift right there. They were going to contact, and he was going to end up into the wall. So a little lift, and Hayes gets by him at the same time. So that's what will happen. We'll see if the 20's going to look for his crossover. Doesn't quite get it. Sam Lawson leading the way. Now things have really calmed down on the field. I mean, and I know I shouldn't say that because I was saying that. We got a battle picking up. So let's see if the 20 can get past. I mean, Hayes was just hanging out with these guys. So I want to see if he's as fast as the. Oh! Whoa! That was your race leader, folks. Just as we were trying to find a little something to go about. that was your race leader. Let's tune into it. And go at speed. Oh my goodness. Oh, that connects with the third place car. This is the second time tonight that the lead has been the treacherous place to be. The most treacherous place to be. This is your leader, folks, sailing it in. Probably working the same line. And
That's embarrassing.
oh my goodness, it is. Right here now, she just comes around on him. He's doing everything he can, and right now it's, what's puckered to the waterproof status, and then now it's just like, no! As he sees his competitor go right past him, he gets to watch him get past as he's facing the wrong direction, and he takes out the 2-4. Oh man. Second time tonight, folks, that we have seen literally the leaders taking out themselves. I mean, wow. So I mean, this race is putting all physics to complete reverse here in your normal oval racing, folks.
What do you say we go add some insult to injury, go grab him quick?
You know what? Yeah, I mean, I'm always down with that. I mean, yeah, I don't care. I'm not scared to hear another driver cry. Not at all. But let me warn the fans, though, folks. You might hear some
Mr.
tears.
Lawson, what Tom and Tron up here in the
What the
booth.
heck?
What the?
Yeah.
What's up, boys? I don't know what just happened.
I think maybe he fell asleep. I don't know.
No, you yard sailed. You yard sailed all over the freaking track, man. I mean, and you're just cruising, and all of a sudden she just stepped away from you.
No,
I mean,
Ronald just destroyed the race car in front of him.
Hey, how about my damage?
What damage?
all right, so let's try to
You got
bring
a
this
fast
back here and figure out
So-
what
so-
happened.
So what happened, Sam? Give us a little rundown. Just get
I
loose on ya?
just hit the gas a bit too hard.
Getting a little money hungry there, trying to gap him.
Well, I mean, Dylan was catching me, but I mean, same time, still had the lead. I just kind of got excited, overstepped.
I could, you know what? I'm gonna blame that on just being a rookie, not racing much anymore.
Yeah.
Not
So
rookie, rusty. You mean a little rusty?
A rusty. Yes.
Yeah. That's
Well-
you need to polish some skills, my man. But you're looking
Aye.
good. Do you have a
Right.
backup car? Of course. Now let's get real
car,
about it.
The car looks fine. Everything's intact. You got 62 laps to go. Just go send it and get her back up there, brother.
Hey, be ready for a show. There's supposed to be some fireworks,
Hey.
boys.
I like it. 5 wide. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Lawson, don't listen to him. Whatever the hell he just said, dude, because your car was in pieces, my man. I don't know what the heck he watching because we've seen you. Never mind, I'm just kidding. Go out there and rip it, dude. Go get some. You got it. I promise. No, you're all good. He's looking good. All right, folks. So I guess we are going to try to get back out here, get this thing going again.
So we are back underway. We got Ronnie Morrison in the lead. Wait,
Yep.
what?
Like I said, this is the flip the ball script tonight, folks. And here we go. Ronnie Morrison in a 69er. He is leading. And yes, folks, we are going to go on board. We're going to ride on the back of him. Hold on to your seats. If you got seatbelts, use them. All right, we got the 48 and the 2020 big wheels down there on the bottom. And we got the Zimmy, 28 and 48. Both fighting side by side. 20 down here. Holy, this is it. This is the end of the road, folks, into the race. These guys got to go. They know it. This could be some of the last chances to give themselves some good positions if this goes green. They just seen what happened. The field stretched out. So here we go. 48 looking to get underneath the 69. 69 putting tremendous pressure against the 48 because the 28 into the wall. 20 is going to get underneath him. And that's going to bring the 24 of Mike Hayes back with him, along with Chummy Miller, Terry Collette, and more, along Carl Lindstrom as well. Battle still on for that second position, though. We got the 20 car of Tyler Honeycutt underneath the 69er Morrison. Now the 28's going to flip his script to try to get to the bottom of the 69, and he does so, getting around, possibly not clear quite yet. They're going to drag race. 28's going to have his preferred entry in. Hopefully he can get him cleared here and get him out, because here comes a 24. Has a little push there action. 8 tires better than 4. Beautiful move on the outside by the 69. Just gets that thing to stick and gets all the power to the ground. But now the 28's going to fight back on the bottom here. Again, doors open here. This is exactly what Ronnie was looking at. Here comes a 2-4. 24's up underneath them, and the 69's against the wall. Oh, we heard some scratching. We heard something. Somebody hit something. Lawson now trying to battle his way back in with Larry Bell, Terry Collette, Carl Lindstrom, Chummy Miller, Ronnie Morrison. Everybody's in this one still. You got a lot of guys who could have some really good, solid runs this evening and trying to take full advantage of it. But the one guy who wishes he could and has been checking out isn't doing so right now. Dylan Banks still under attack by the 20. The 20 car will not let go of his grip. As you see, the 28 and Mike Hayes starting to go side by side. Here comes the 28 on the 20. The 20 knows that he needs to get that lead, and he needs to get it now. He needs to put that 48 in between him and the 28 and the 24, because these guys are bringing some heat to the kitchen, and they're looking for more. And same as the 83 of Carl Lindstrom. Carl Lindstrom finding his way underneath the 6 car of Chummy Miller. Chummy Miller working the high line on the way out. Drag race. 83 has got himself the nose and the line on the way in. We got a caution. Sorry, I instantly go up front now when we get a caution. I don't okay, let's find out what's up. One more caution. Uh-oh, the 69er, Ronnie Morrison. So I was right to go up front. Oh, goodness. Okay, you're looking at, well, no, this is mid-pack or so. This is going to be 6th and 7th positions. Ronnie Morrison and the 86 of Samuel Lawson. Lawson trying to work that bottom exit. 69 is already coming around. Oh, collects. Good save. That almost had potential to nice one by the 94 too. Both those contacts had the ability to hook both those guys into the wall and in their night. So great save by those guys. Sam Lawson especially, because he got that hook, line, and sinker part, you know? All right, back under green, or I'm sorry, back under caution one more time. Stage 3, folks! Stage 3. What? So it'll be 12 cautions, but that's a lot. That's a lot, folks. We ain't done yet. We still got 52 laps left. Wow. All right, I think we have one more lap around. We're going to take a quick one and be back here in just a moment.
Has everything.
Everything? Do you want to make out or?
Nope. I mean, yes.
This does not seem safe. Hell yeah!
We're getting tangled in exposition. Minerals. What's an ice crime? Are you saying ice cream or ice crime?
Ice crime.
Okay, it's just with your accent, it's hard. I'm not reporting an ice cream.
Yes, no, I get that.
Okay.
You're like sexy bacon.
What is this?
You know?
You need carbs!
What are you doing?
Just chilling down.
You been crying to Taylor Swift?
Doesn't everyone?
Too well.
All right, folks, welcome back. Chris Paul Hamas here and Tom Freitas here in the booth for Front Row Esports 2024 Cup underway at New Hampshire. We're almost there. We're in stage 3, folks. Just get tuning in a little late. We've got 50 laps left in this thing. This is a go fast run. I know these guys have the tires, have the fuel, and they dang sure have the talent to get this thing done. Let's see what we got. You know, I mean, but hey, you know what? Hey, we're having fun no matter what it is out here, folks. See, we got more cautions ahead of us. We got more cautions ahead of us. But let's hope not. We're going to send them green right now. 48, good launch, 20 car right there. Trying to stay right there. Moving right along, they said. Mike Hayes. Ryan Zimmerman side by side, 83, Carl Lindstrom and Chummy Miller side by side as well. With the Samuel Lawson in the 86, peeking his nose into this battle. Ooh, 83 loose. Great save by the 83. Didn't overwork the wheel. Able to maintain. Gonna take her 3 wide. 6 car moves around the 83 into position here. Good spot for the 6. The 83 and 86 now going to go door to door. The 43 of Bell trying to take advantage of this battling and fighting up in front of him. These cars blowing and slowing up. He's going to try to do the exact same thing the 6 car did, which was fly on by. He's got to time it out right, set it up beautifully, and then these guys are going to get really PO'd because here they are still side by side, 83 and the 86. Not giving an inch. 83's really found something on the outside right here. Maybe that track is starting to rubber up like Tom was referring to earlier in the before we kicked off tonight's race. Cars are starting to settle in a little bit as well, along with the drivers. Now the 86 gets the move underneath and out. He clears the 83. 86 going to take position. Dylan Banks leading the way with Mike Hayes sitting right there in suit, along with the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt. Honeycutt trying to keep his pace and gap away from the 28 of Brian Zimmerman, who's proven to be pretty quick through tonight's race. Along with Chummy Miller maintaining an awesome run in that 5th position, under attack now by the 86 of Sam Lawson. Lawson working the bottom as Chummy Miller getting higher, get a little high on the outside. You see the 86 of Lawson goes to clear, and we have another battle underway right out in front of him. Tyler Honeycutt losing a spot to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, oh, has to feather the throttle. Now 20 car is going to take it back. 20 car, Tyler Honeycutt. Great move there, kind of forcing the issue. 28 lost his line, and the 20 is now going to try to dig back on the inside. 28's going to fire back though, and keeping this drag race alive as these guys enter into 3 and 4. Wrapping on out of 4. These guys are going to stay side by side. 28's going to stay off the wall. good run by the 20 underneath him. Still, this battle remains at a stack point here. 28 trying to keep pressure on him. 20 is going to get a little bit of an edge there. Will not clear. The 28 is going to come back on the outside. Still side-by-side action for this third and fourth positions. Trying to get the podium squared away for tonight's race. And these guys just can't decide who is going to be. 28 is Zimmerman working the high line. 20 car still side by side. What, 4 laps later? I don't know. But the 20 is the 24 is starting to move in on the 48. I think they're tired of third and fourth position stealing the camera, as these guys still side by side. Go get them! Heck yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's good stuff right here, folks. That's rock and roll all day long at New Hampshire. You see that it is starting to get a little dimmer out, so maybe possibly getting cooler, which means the speeds and grip levels going to be picking up. Oh, but that will, increase that tire wear. So the 28 rolling on the outside finally gets powered by the 20. Just a show of power there, baby. Roar, Which is surprising too, because he's in a Ford. Oh, I mean, I didn't say that out loud. It's my bad. Reflex. Still, the 20 car is trying to make his way back. But along with all of this, here comes Sam Lawson now in the 86. He's just doing a stealth attack is what's going on here. He's creeping up on him, taking an race later. Mike Hayes now trying to reel him in just a little bit more. But let's ride on the nose of our second place. He's right there in the wake, so he's not getting that kind of downforce he needs on that nose, so he can get a good rotate off right there. He gained on him big time right there. That was baby! That's his run. Get him! Honestly, I don't care who wins, folks. I'm going for the fight. Is all it is, okay? Yeah, you gotta see me during a hockey game, all right? Oh man, when they get to fighting, like this, yeah, buddy. So, and then if he gets past him, I'm gonna be rooting for the 48. I'm the instigator, is what it is.
Hey, John.
What do you got?
Right now, I just want to give a shout out to Mark Miller there in the 6 car.
Yeah, he's doing fine work.
He's been in the top 10 all night long, having a solid run, a solid night. It is awesome to see him having a really good night. Proud of him, gotta say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was his birthday this past week too.
Oh yeah. When you get older, so just consider it, a good run, nice late birthday present there.
What he turn, like 90, 95?
Something like that,
Yeah, like that. He'll correct us, but yeah. Yeah.
He figured out how to use the cane on, for the steering wheel now, it looks like. And for the pedals, what I'm saying?
I hope he doesn't go back and watch this.
Oh, well, of course he's going to have to. But John Miller doing himself fine work. Dylan Banks and Mike Hayes are still, those guys just will not leave each other alone. And why we stepped away? What the? Here comes a cluster, you know what? Oh, the 20 car, the 28, back at it again. Here we go, along with company. And we're talking company of Sam Lawson in the 86, and he bringing some fun too with him. So that was lap car getting in the mix of this threesome. I'm just kidding. These guys are just terrorizing each other, and I'm loving every last bit of it here. As here comes the 86 now underneath the 28 of Brian Zimmerman. And the 20 car, Tyler Honeycutt, finally gets back by the 20. Oh, the 28! He was loose, man. Wicked loose snapper. I mean, that was, woo! He was all over the wheel there. Now he really out the groove there. He heated up the tires pretty hard, battling tough with Tyler Honeycutt there for them 10 billion laps side by side. And we'll see if Lawson has anything left, for him. But right now it's going to be, seems like the class of the field's right here. Still, the 24 is just trying to figure out where he's going to be able to be. He's seen where he can get the run on him, so he's probably, you know, matching himself up to where he's better, where he's not. And, you know, I'm sure he's fighting Arrow. I mean, it just seems like it because he's crossing his weight, can't get the nose to plant, you know, exactly like he needs it to get it to turn and get the power down. Right here, he's got 3 and 4 set nicely right here. That and again, if there's going to be a couple turns you need to be good here, it's definitely going to be 3 and 4, right? So if you can muster by, I mean, put some heat on him in 1 and 2, you know you can get a little something done at the end in 3 and 4. As we are at 168 laps out of 200 in tonight's W Energy 200 at New Hampshire. Battle still rages on between the leaders, now getting ever so closer as Mike Hayes is just maybe toying with them. I would be. If I was all over his bumper, I would not be going for it yet. I would be forcing him to use his stuff. And then we'll see if Mike Hayes can utilize what he's looking for, which is that grip and speed and the perfect moment to make the pass. Here he comes, looking around on the outside. See, this is where he's been really strong in 3 and 4, folks. I'm all pink. All right, it's golf clap, golf clap, golf clap, golf clap. Come on. No golf clap yet. Oh! Yellow flag. What the? Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's figure out what happened here. So it looks, we got Ronald Judd here in the 64. He's, yeah, way out his, and then, comes back in front of, and I don't even know, yeah, 64, he's been struggling. So, you go back there and in the wall. Oh, man, he's probably, yeah, that car looks pretty beat up, dude. Might be time to take that back to the garage, take some Viagra, and go hit a wife. Got the 48 still. We got Hunter Bogdan. So obviously we're going to be seeing, I don't know why it says he's a lap, why he's first, but okay, leave it. Up 13 positions it says Hunter Bogdan is. Oops. That's why, because we weren't live. That's my bad. Okay, so we're getting our pit strategies done. Probably, some 2 and some 4 tires, I'm guessing. Let's wind it back while these guys are lining up and see what we have here for our pit strategies here. Okay, this is going to be for our final pits before we, well, maybe the last pits. This could be the money stop is what I'm talking about. And, cause if it keeps cautioning up, then these tires are going to remain good. If it goes green, yeah, this would be my call. I'd be getting myself 4 fresh fill goods. Make sure I have enough go-go juice to get me to the checkered plus. 48's going to get there. So yeah, I'm looking at 4 tires, 2 tires. All right, so we did see a 2-tire hit on, who was that? Wasn't Reeves. Okay, so it looks like Hunter Bogdan's going to go ahead and stay out. Maybe he's on his last set, so he kind of has to. And then Sam Lawson, that's what that was. So it looks like Lawson took 2. Banks 4. Mike, yeah, and then 4 on back. See our cars crossing the line here. Right now, your race leader is Hunter Bogdan, and he's going to be on old tires, or older tires at least. Not sure exactly how old they are. Let's see if we can find out, actually. Oh, that's right. We got to go back live again. Duh. Ah, there you go. Okay, here we go. So let's get rid of this. We're going to go green anyways. Who cares? Right? All right.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag. Hunter Bogdan on point. He's going to get the launch. 86, kind of stalled up. 24 all over his bumper. Here comes Dylan Banks with the 20. A little stalled up by the 86. The 48's going to capitalize. Here comes the 48 underneath the bottom, or now on the bottom. All over Hunter Bogdan in the 78. This may not be pretty. He's going to go, oh, we got tire smoke and a lockup. Everybody coming in hot. We got 3 wide right here. Everyone trying to find themselves a little bit of running room here. Some real estate to be had. Tyler Honeycutt now going to go for the lead. Race for the lead. Tyler Honeycutt and Dylan Banks. Tyler on the outside. Banks on the bottom. Door-to-door action for the race lead. 75 laps left remaining. Or 175 in, 25 left. Wow. Honeycutt gets the run on the outside, powers around, drops his hammer, and he gone, baby. Thor out. We're going. Yep. Now, put the 48 in his wake and see now. How you like it, man? How you like me now, he says. That happened very quickly and efficiently, enough where they're able to stay with the gap they had of first and or third and fourth. And here is a battle between 6 car of Toby Miller and Hunter Bogdan. Hunter Bogdan backing up. 43 of Larry Bell working his way. Oh, bam! Slap action. Like slapped to the wall. Bogdan dropping like a rock. And everybody else looking like they're pretty clear. Lining up a little bit more forward here. We're seeing a battle start to ensue maybe between the 28 and 83 of Carl Lindstrom. 28's finding that middle to kind of like a later arc exit, a little straighter exit. He's getting a lot of good speed here, so he diamonds it up, and he's going to bring this thing back to a good straight exit and good power out. But the 83 is able to, plant it and get it down and get out of there, get his momentum back up. Looking at our race leaders as things have simmered down toward the back. Here they go toward the front. Dylan Banks making his move for the lead. Once again, the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt working the outside. Banks now on the bottom. Cake Eater going for the move. 22 laps left remaining. He wants that lead. He needs to control the race pace. Needs it now. Needs that restart as well. Banks getting the bottom to rotate. Get that thing to launch out. Come on. Crossover by the 20. 20's now going to put him on the outside. Can't get there. Can't get the run off. Banks gonna excel off. And now move him back into P1. Tyler Honeycutt, second position. Mike Hayes still holding tough. Looking for these guys to continue to battle it out, but needs to be closer to him so he can take full advantage of it, especially at the end. These guys' tires are doing nothing but heating up and wearing out. So speeds and speeds are going to drop off along with handling. Looking through our field to see a little who's what and where. Kenneth Bartholomew and the 33 of Michael Reeves. These guys are going to try to tango. And I believe that is going to be the 38 of Carl. Back up front, folks. As we're looking through our field, we are still nose and tail with positions up toward the front. As you see, Dylan Banks starting to break away a little bit, but here comes lap traffic. That's going to be the 3 car of Shane Donnie. Shane Dunning going to try to go high to the outside, let these guys get past. But it's going to get crammed as they all go into entry. He's going to swoop out real high, let these guys have that exit out. Everybody but Sam Lawson. Oh, no, Sam does clear. But as you can see, it did accordion, or, you know, slinky this thing out a little bit here. So let's see if it'll spool back up, contract that energy back together again, and see if they're going to be able to go side by side. Single file running throughout the field so far tonight, folks. We've had ourselves one heck of a race. We were, you know, just a straight, you know, fist pounding, freaking all kinds of awesome action. Right now, Dylan Banks still trying to lead the way here. He's starting to hold just a little bit, but all this going to take is one slip up, which we've already seen the leader do. And Sam Lawson now making his way back through the field after his slip up is now in that 4th position and fighting for to try to get into that podium. He's got himself a rough character up to do so, though. That's the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt. As good run by the 86. Here comes Lawson. And here comes the 24 of my case, trying something different. Needs to find something else for the 48. He's been here all night long. Kind of been in that runner-up position throughout this evening. And he wants it. He wants that P1. Hayes has had himself just an awesome run this evening, along with a lot of other drivers. Good racing. So just a little separation here in their lines. I do see a little later entry, but look what it does here for him. Able to gain. He's trying to slows down, shifts early, trying to get that thing to, you know, sit there on that right rear evenly. Missed it there. Got 13 more chances, my man. Pressure's not on or nothing. Just saying. He's got breathing room from, you know, the 3rd place position. So basically, this is the battle, folks. Can the 24 get past Dylan Banks here in these final laps of the W Energy 200? Got himself a good run. It just seems like he's, you know, it just seems arrow to me. Oh, you're gonna, oh, he could have run over right there. Maybe he is setting him up. Let's listen, folks. Let's take a slow line. Like he can power up through there, but the 48's in his way, you know? Good rotation to 6. Oh, we got a smoker! We got a smoker! That may be a caution, folks. That is the 64 of Ronald Judd, Pop and Smoke. Another toast with the most, as he is rolling slow and not going to make it to pits. He's going to possibly need to tow. But that doesn't make anything different here. Mike Hayes is still under the attack here on the 48, knowing that this is possibly his chance to do it and to get it finished up, get it done. 64. It's gonna try to limp it around. Okay. We all blowed up. 48 to 24. These guys just will not let go of it, and I'm I don't know. I'm stoked for him, but he's trying every different line now, trying to go where he's not, find something where he can at least get beside him and open up that hole. He just can't seem to get there. Now he's working the higher line. No, here he goes. Here he goes. 8 laps left remaining in tonight's race, folks, and these guys, they know they have to go. Oh, and yellow flag is out. Come on. And I believe that's going to be on the 64. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why the flag was brought out or something. So anyways, well, do you get tires or not? Do you have any left? There's the question. 7 laps left remaining. Pit lane is going to be busy, I think. And on fire. All right, we'll see what they're going to do. Make or break you. This is for all the cookies. Stay out in front, run what you brung, or do you go in there, try to doctor up a bit? You know, Dr. Pepper it, and get her rocking and rolling. Take that chance, get those tires. You know, especially if these guys don't get the tires, how valuable are they versus track position? So we got a couple takers. Nope. All right, everyone's staying out. 5 laps left remaining in tonight's race. We're going to be at 2 to go. All right, folks, we'll be right back. One last break, and then we're going green, and then we'll have a post-race show at the end, at the conclusion.
You should.
Good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day here in Beverly Hills. What the hell was that?
Let me guess. Foley.
Did you say Foley?
Foley! You stole a helicopter! I didn't realize that you couldn't really fly helicopters. Otherwise, I would have came up with a different idea. I told you it was a bad idea. Oh, hey! Shot my rotor off! Shit!
You know, this is very embarrassing. You know, part of me rather get locked up than get put in this little Fisher-Price looking squad car. Y'all are the Lego cops.
Jane, hey, this is your father. Before you hang up, I'm in town. I've been arrested. And... Hello?
You sure y'all paying y'all's bills? Because this phone don't work.
This isn't my first time in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I saw that. 84, 87, and then 94. But this place has changed a bit.
What brings you back to 90210?
I got a call from Billy. He's in trouble now. What do you want from me? I want you to be a cop again. You gotta do something.
Axel, if you damage
property.
You're in a snowplow?
Yeah, we in a damn snowplow. What's the problem?
Flag, green flag.
All right, we'll see if there's any snowplows out there right now as we have 3 laps left remaining, and who's going to throw it in there? Dylan Banks off to himself a great start there with Mike Hayes in the 24. Under attack by the 20 of Tyler Honeycutt. Honeycutt, side-by-side action here. Oh, my goodness. Block move. Carl Lindstrom now to the bottom. Underneath the 28 of Ryan Zimmerman. Zimmerman working the outside high line. Super high line. Going to have himself fat run coming down front stretch. Oh, man. We got still a fight going on for the 48 and the 24. These guys are going for the Gustos. 2 laps left remaining in tonight's race, folks. The 48 under tremendous pressure by the 24 and the 20. Can he hold them off? Here we go, folks. Coming out to the white flag. Looking for the white flag. The 48 leading the way. 24 of Mike Hayes right there along with Tyler Honeycutt. Can they get there? I do not think so. Dylan Banks is trying to take her to the bank. Got winner of stage 1. Had a good solid program for stage 2. Set himself up, looking for the position for the win. Here comes a 24. One last step, and a 24 is going to go sideways. He's going to hold on to it. 48's going to come across the line. 20, the 86, Brian Zimmerman, Carl Lindstrom. Oh, man. And we got cars sideways. Oh. Dylan Banks, though, your race winner. It's awesome. Good run. Heck, a good run. Dylan Banks, your race winner. Burn it down, baby. Ah, yeah. .48. Getting her done tonight. Race winner. He was definitely the car to beat. He had the hot rod. And now he going to just smoke show all kinds right now. All right, Tyler Honeycutt in that second position. And, oops, let me get this real quick. There we go. Tyler Honeycutt, P2. Sam Lawson gets your third position. And there's your photo shoot. Oops, let me get rid of that. Nice. With Dylan Banks, your race winner. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get ourselves ready for our post-race show. Let's go over our quick results here as waiting for the drivers to get on over. All right, tonight's official race results. Dylan Banks is your race winner, the 48. Second position, Tyler Honeycutt in the 20. Third position, Sam Lawson in the 86. Fourth position, Ryan Zimmerman in the 28. Carl Lindstrom in the 83. Round out your top fiver. Larry Bell in the 43. In that sixth position. Seventh is going to be Terry Collette in the 94. You got the eighth position of Hunter Bogdan in the 78. Ninth going to Chummy Miller in the 6th. Round out your top 10 is Ronnie Morrison in the 69er. And the 11th position going to Mike Hayes in the 24, which was our second place. He gave it all. Jeff Carl in the 38 gets that 13th. 14th, Kenneth Bartholomew in the 73. 15th, Ronald Judd in the 64. Tanner Marr, fourth, that 4 car, 16th, 17th. Sean Donnie in the 3. Roland Collette in the 10 and 18th. And round out the rest of our field here. Sorry, folks. There we go. As you got John Bell in the 5. 19th, 20th is Hunter Lagunas in the 27. Matt Matler in the 79. 21st, 22nd is Derek Wynn in the 11. And then starting the park was Tom Briggs. All right. Let's go see if we can get ourselves into some trouble. What do you say, folks? All right, folks, we're going to go and jump on over, so stick with us. Interview with drivers up next. All right, folks, welcome over to the post-race show. We got Dylan Banks up here live in the booth. Dylan, you got Chris Paul Hemis and Tom Freitas here in the booth. You got a copy?
I do. I got 2 goats.
Heck yeah, my man. There you go. I like your heads out. You talk about GOAT, though. That was you today, bro. I mean, you had a thing dialed tonight. You had that stage 1 and stage 2 almost wrapped up there. Strategy call kind of kept you out of that, and then that battle at the end. Man, you know, give us a rundown from, you know, your perspective of your strategies and what you're trying to accomplish, minus, you know, just trying to stay out front.
Well, that's the big one, obviously, especially New Hampshire. It's all about track position here. You want to stay out front, lead the field, stay in that clean air, because when you get back behind somebody, it's bad. The dirty air is so bad. Yeah, that was my number 1 priority, was trying to stay up front, lead the pack, do whatever I could to be in the lead and control the race. But just pit whenever I could. Whenever that last stage would have went green, I would have gonna pit as soon as I could, just to have that track position, because it is so key here. It really is, Chris. But I want to shout out Michael Hayes right there. That was a blast racing with him at the end. He gave me all I could. He gave me a run for my money, I'll say. That was awesome.
He's trying to keep you honest there, and he really, I feel really bad for him because he lost out tremendously in that last turn, you know. But at the same time, he gave it everything. So yeah, that was an awesome run for that 24. You're right, but I mean,
yeah, he did. He gave it his all. He really did. I seen him shoot it down in there. He was just doing all he could to do whatever he could to try to get the win. So I can't blame him for anything. He was fast all night. I had to do all I could to just hold him off. He was actually running a lane higher than me and kind of dominating it, but I couldn't do it with the set I've got. It upsets the right rear every time I was doing it. So I was just trying to stay low and narrow, and have that and carry more mid-corner speed.
No, yeah, oh, absolutely. And I seen that too, that diamonding effect that he was doing in 3 and 4 and really getting a good pull on you there. But you did, yeah, I mean, you did a great job of blocking that air, it seemed like. So was that really critical out there in tonight's race? Was that air?
Yes, you get behind somebody and that dirty air, it is absolutely horrible. I mean, I sat back there. I remember I was back behind Sam and Tyler back there fighting with Brian Zimmerman. I got by him, and I was just saving tires, honestly, at that point, because it's so hard to pass here. You get in that dirty air, it doesn't feel good. It really doesn't. You could be fast you could be as fast as you want to, but you get behind some dirty air and somebody's running the right line. That's all that matters. It's one of them style tracks, man. It's so hard to pass here. It really is. So you want to be out front.
Oh yes, I mean, and of course critical too on those exits. You've seen a lot, you know, if you have, you know, a lot of wheel in, on your exit out, you see that snap loose. We've seen, and here's another thing is too, and I know this one had to have scared you, but that 5-car Abel going sideways and taking out the entire top 5 behind you. My goodness, dude.
I was about to say something about that, Chris. Like literally, as soon as you said it,
I said a lot on the broadcast, my man. No worries. Go ahead. But
I mean, I don't know the guy that much well, but I mean that's atrocious. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that. But he scared the hell out of me. I gassed it up just to try to get by him, because if I didn't gas it up, he was gonna clip me and turn me.
Yep, and then he would have had the whole leaders wrapped up right there, dude. Because
he killed half the field.
Yeah, you took out a good 5+ cars in the front. Everybody behind you. It was just
them guys like Tyler can thank Tom for saving their lives tonight with that fast repair. I can tell you that.
I know, right? See, and again, there's always that conflict of drivers in the league. Do you want to have a fast repair, or do you not want to have a fast repair?
Well, it's a great instance to have it tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah,
that guy can off the field. You need it in that situation. But I mean, I don't have a problem with it, especially on like super speedways and all. Like, I don't see a problem with it at all, honestly, in my eyes.
Yeah, that's the truth. And I think a lot of it, does come back into this is still a sim. Things do happen out here, and this isn't we're not driving expensive cars. But I mean, let's wrap it back real quick to your tire wear before I get you out of here. How was your tire wear, and were there any substantial adjustments that you made in tonight's race that helped you in that dominating performance?
No, not really. My tire wear was I was actually saving a lot more than other guys. A lot of guys were kind of sending it on entry, and kind of washing up with using that right front, right rear. I was braking. I started braking at the 4 mark. So I was saving pretty much the whole time I was out front, and even when I was behind Tyler and them, and it was so good long run. The tires are so good, helping get past Sam and Tyler there. But I think my tires after, I don't know if it was like 30 or 40 laps, it was like 96. Tires for me weren't that big of a concern. I mean, obviously I want to save as much as I can, but I was running the right line and trying to save my stuff up, and it paid off long run.
Heck yeah, that patience, man. Patience, letting her roll. Working
That's right.
that throttle back in, dude. You're like...
I like that roll. I like it. Roll.
You got to think slow at this track. You have to, I mean, it's like, and so you got to,
I mean, it really is. You're not wrong.
Let her roll.
You're not wrong. You're really not wrong, Chris. You try to, I mean, you can save yourself up and be there in the long run like I was doing. I mean, you go up there and try to battle somebody and just to get position. I mean, you're burning your stuff up. No doubt. I was burning my stuff up. Trying to hold Michael off and trying to get by Tyler. All it takes is 1 or 2 laps and on that right rear, and it absolutely murders it. It really does. So you want to pace yourself and make it work long run.
Yeah, we've seen that too. We've seen that with some of these guys who were stuck fighting side by side. I mean, for laps on end. We're talking laps on end, And then at the end is when it toasted them. So,
It does, man. You don't want to be side by side, especially here. It's not going to work out. I can promise you.
So, I mean, and okay, well, then final question. Track rubber up for you. Did it change in your perspective on what you're looking for tonight?
I mean, it definitely changed for sure.
Yeah.
The beginning of the race, it was a lot harder, a lot looser. But that last little bit there at the end, the track was cooler. It was gripped up a little bit. It was honestly, it honestly did change. I will say for sure. I could definitely notice a difference. I was able to push a little bit more later on when the track cooled off and it got gripped up. But yeah, the track definitely did change for that temp drop.
Nice. It gave you some more grip and the ability to use up some more tire.
That's right.
Absolutely. And you use them up proper. You didn't abuse
Proper.
them. Yep. And they put you where you needed to be.
That's right. That's right. In victory lane.
Heck yeah, man. That's the way to be, dude. If you got to be cake eater, All right, you go get the best cake you can. All right.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, baby. So hey,
Let's
good
go,
job.
Chris.
Yeah, good job taking it to the bank tonight, my man. You did awesome, bro. You definitely have put Robert De Niro to shame. Just saying. All right.
Is there any way I could give a shout out before you let me loose?
Heck yeah, dude. By all means, drop the mic.
I gotta get some shout outs. Obviously, I want to shout out Tyler, Honeycutt, Sam, top 3. That's a great night for them. They were running good all night, really strong. I feel really bad for Michael Hayes. I feel really bad for him. Me and him were putting on a show there at the end. I hate that he didn't get a podium out of it. I really do. But all respect to Michael Hayes. He's always raced me clean. Very good guy. And I wish him nothing but the best moving forward. But obviously, I got to thank you, Chris, and the man Tom. I got to thank y'all up in the broadcast booth. Y'all absolutely murdered it tonight. I was texting you in the comment section. I don't know if you seen it while I was driving. I guess there's no texting and driving, but I got a big shout out to y'all guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all do a great job every week with this league, and Tom does a great job running this league. He does a fantastic job. Got to shout out my boys at EPI for the killer sets every week. They do an awesome job, giving me something to go out and compete with every week. And shout out the team. Shout out the Bowtie Bandits. Chevy's around here, Chris. You already know that.
That's
we don't
right.
rock with no Fords and Toyotas and old junkers.
I know. Hey, I know. I let it slip tonight myself. It's my bad. It's my bad. You know.
Well, let's go, Chris. Let's go. Yes.
Right on, my man. Well, let's get you out of here so I can get the other ones up in here and get their road to fame as well.
Yes, sir, buddy. Y'all have a good night.
Heck yeah, you too. Great run. Great win.
Thank you, sir. Let's go.
There you go, baby. All right, let's see what we got here. I know we got this man's familiar. I've seen him around here before. I almost guarantee I have. This Tyler Honeycutt in the 20 car. You got Chris Paul Hamus, top raiders here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Man, what an awesome run for you tonight. You put on an impeccable show. You really did, dude. You were side by side with I think everybody out there. I mean, give us a roll down for your cockpit, my man. What was that? What was some of the most intense stuff that you had to put yourself through tonight?
Just I don't know. I felt like me, Dylan, Michael, and Sam were just light years faster than the rest of the field. So we would just get on to our own island, race each other. But it was a pretty clean race up until I can't remember who it was, but the lap car spun right in front of us, and I had nowhere to go. I had to use a fast repair. And so I guess the most intense battle for me was having to come back from a lap down and then drive through the field. And then I took a strategy call and didn't pit on the last stage or whatever, and ran about 40 laps, and I was second when the caution flew. So got pretty lucky on strategy.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is too. So in that air, we heard, our racer Dylan Banks, he touched base a little bit about that air. Can you elaborate a little bit further on what kind of havoc it was causing, at least in your cockpit?
Yeah, pretty much on exit, you can, if you're like in clean air, you can pretty much get the throttle down pretty quick. But if you're right up on someone, you have to wait just a little bit longer, because if you hit it when they do, it's either gonna snap or you're gonna go straight to the wall. So it's a big deal when it comes to these cars, especially on this track. It was just a big aero race. I mean, it was hard to pass. And I was hoping Michael and Dylan were going to wreck each other there at the end, because I was late.
Yeah, that was, and we've seen that a lot tonight. So, what was your undertake of it was like opposite day here at New Hampshire, right? The safest places to be normally are toward the front of the pack, right? But it seemed like just the nastiness and the narnar was unfolding up there. And some of it, again, we had the lap car incident, and then a few other incidents where it was the stuff was happening up front. Did that place any concern of yours, since you were literally up front most of the race?
No, I mean, I knew we were all, us four up there, we're going to race each other really hard. I don't expect any less. I've used them up a couple times. They used me up a couple times. But, you know, it's all good hard racing. We didn't wreck each other. Well, Sam almost wrecked Dylan. Other than that, I mean, I feel like we raced pretty hard, pretty clean. I didn't have really any fear of being up front. I just wish that last caution didn't come out. Because they were battling pretty hard, and I was saving my tires, and I was catching them. I was under a second on them, so I was hoping it was going to go green, because I felt like on the long run I was probably the best car. I could save my stuff pretty good.
And we did it. We seen that late charge in your strategies, and you were able to keep those tires underneath you. And yes, I completely agree. The last caution was just completely, man. I mean, the worst thing that could have happened there, because we were going to shape up for a really good battle at the end.
Yeah, for sure.
But man, so what do you account for tonight's run in your setup, and what program are you running?
I run Conti's. We've been running Conti's all year, and they've been lights out every week. So I can't thank them enough for the awesome setups they build. My whole team, Michael and Ronnie, and Ryan. I don't think Ryan was racing tonight, but we all race pretty good. Me and Mike are usually contending for wins week in, week out. So other than getting 8X, I'm sure I'll get some penalty points for that.
Oh no!
I'm just trying to stretch my lead out for the points lead, but just can't wait for the playoffs and hopefully make a deep playoff run. See what I can do.
Well, we're gonna be rooting for you, buddy. You've been looking really good this year, and doing yourself some awesome work in this 2024 season. So congratulations to you on that, P2. And hopefully we'll be looking for another good run out of you.
Thank you, sir. Just do a quick shout out real quick, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Just shout out to the whole Ghost Motorsports team. I put in a lot of time this week, me and Michael, and then last night my dad got on, my brother got on, and we all put in about 400 or 500 laps, trying to perfect the setup. And like, I was struggling, and my dad, my brother, they gave me different tips and stuff like that. So shout out to them for helping me out this week. And shout out to my brother for adjusting the setup and sending it back to me, because it was fast tonight. But yeah, shout out to you guys for the awesome broadcast. Can't wait to go back and watch it. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good one.
Yeah, and you did. Yeah, again, fine work out there, and man, you always do some really good things to bring this broadcast to life. The magic that you have in the car, can't thank you again for putting on the show that you do. So again, appreciate you, run, and congratulations once again.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
You too, my man. All right, and it's last but never the least, right? We got Mr. Sam Lawson up here on deck. Sam, you got a copy? You got Chris behind us here in the booth.
I got you, man. What's up,
dude? What a run for you tonight! You had yourself some front row action, literally. Right, you're sitting up there leading the race, and you had yourself fast program, dude. You were digging. You were able to maneuver through traffic. What was up with strategies tonight? And I mean, of course, what was your biggest challenge out there?
Biggest challenge was trying not to get as much damage as possible during the John Bell incident that happened. That kind of took out everybody. That was atrocious.
That
man.
was bad.
That was bad.
It was
like that kind of set everybody off into a bad mood.
I can imagine.
Whenever that happened, you could tell. I mean, you had four guys. You had Hayes, Banks, and Honeycutt, and me. I feel like we was the fastest cars out on track. And then whenever that happened, it all put us in different places around the track. And once we all got back together, I feel like we put on a decent show for everybody. But
100%.
Strategy, there wasn't much. I took 2 tires the last stop just because I had a minute and a half of damage. Why not just try something and gamble it away?
Oh,
I'd say
okay.
Successful.
Yeah. We did see that 2 tire stop. And, and of course, on your restart, seemed like were you expecting it to be a little different, in the beginning? And, were you walking it cautious is what I was worried about.
Cautious, yeah, because whenever I come out of pit road, went into turn 3, I was like, I'm just gonna see what it's gonna feel like because I ain't done 2 tires in I don't know how long.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in there and it was so loose. I was like, okay, this is a bad move. So I just had to play it cautious the rest of the race. But 30 laps, I mean, that's nothing really, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And once they equalize out and you heat those right sides up, you're good to go. But man, yeah, you had yourself a good run tonight. You got mired in some traffic, had to work your way through. How was grip level and of course the line in general out there for you tonight?
Well, whenever I was out front, I felt okay. I mean, clean air. These cars are amazing clean air. But once you get behind people, what I noticed, like, I don't know, man. I feel like I passed a lot of cars because I went to the back a few times, it felt like. But to pass people, I don't know why nobody else done it. Just use the low line. Nobody else would. And I have no idea why, but gave me positions.
Heck yeah, go where they're not, right? I mean,
Yep.
that's one of the laws of racing, and and again, there was those strategies. Everyone was trying to maintain their tire wear, and there's positions to be gained, and I love the different style of arcs here. The diamond through. Where were you finding a lot of your speed at tonight?
That's no secret. I mean, you can see everybody do it. You kind of enter low, just diamond the corner off a little bit, get as straight as possible on exit, and everybody was the same at that point after that.
Oh, I mean, I was seeing some late entries, style of a thing too, like kind of an oblong diamond, middle lane. The 24 was finding some magic with it, and I thought he was going to use it to his advantage at the end, but ends up, like I said, that was an awesome run by him, though, by everybody tonight. But you literally were able to find and fend off the 28 of Zimmy, who was all over your bumper there at the end.
Yeah, me and him was sitting there in Discord. We was just happy to be in the top 5 after the way that our races unfolded, really. I mean, I feel like we started out good, we ran good, and then after the John Bell thing, I feel like that just threw the whole race off, I feel like.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, hey, you guys rebounded with the fierceness, so very excited to see you get your a good finish here and of course, a top 3 run, keeping you in some of those points for playoff.
Yeah. I mean, this is only my 5th race of the season, but we'll make a push for it.
There you go. I mean, well, and it can happen because we're seeing guys drop and rise like rock stars and drop like rocks. So let's see if you can be one of those rock stars.
Yep.
Oh, man, well, before we let you out of here, you got any shout-outs, anything you want to give out before we get you done for the evening?
Well, I got to thank you for broadcasting this race. I mean, without you, I feel like we don't get as many cars, and everybody likes to see their own car out on the track and see what's going on. I got to thank Tanner, Tom, for always letting us race. 5 Kings Motorsports, EPI for giving us the hot rod we had every week. And True Sim Productions also. Got to watch Race Chatter. Good podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when is that Race Chatter? One more time. Get it out there for the fans.
Sunday at 12 Eastern on True Sim Productions.
True Sim Productions, 12 at, I'm sorry, what was it again?
12 Eastern.
12 Eastern. Gotcha, folks. Yes. All right. Nice. Well, we'll definitely look into that and spread the word in that matter for sure. Any awesome race news is always a good thing to have out there on hand.
I agree. I mean, real life racing, iRacing, you get everything.
Sound like a one-stop shop right there.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Tune in. DSP.
Also, this weekend, after the Blazing Pedals race, starting a new show on True Sim Productions. I'm going to be interviewing more drivers after the race, called After the Flag.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Get a little more in depth and in detail, because again, with these, that's a good idea due to the fact that these things do run pretty long.
Mhm.
Man, so we'll be looking forward to that, and I would look for some logos and some tags to be spreading around.
Sounds good, man. Thank you, buddy.
You got it, my man. Well, congratulations to you on your P3. Heck, a good run, dude, and hopefully we'll see you again soon, my man.
All right, we'll see you next weekend.
Yeah, copy that.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. I think that tallies us up. It show does. All right, let me see if I can bring up these things again. There we go. Oh, that's right. We had the music. That's my bad on that one. Well, that's all good.
That's what we about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we about, just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free. The sun, ocean, on an island where no one can find me. The sun, ocean, sipping on some rum. The sun, ocean, on an island where no one can find me. The sun, ocean, and the party just begun. That's what we're about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we're about, just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free. That's what we're about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree.